สวัสดีครับเอาล่ะสวัสดีทุกคนที่เข้ามาดูไลน์นี้กันด้วยนะก็เหมือนเดิมจะไม่ได้เนื้อเรื่องแบบปกตินะซึ่งผมบอกไว้ก่อนที่ผมมาช้าเพราะว่าเอาจริงๆแล้วตรงๆแม่งหมดไฟคือไม่รู้ดิผมเล่นเซเว่นไนท์มั้งแล้วก็
The
หาอะไร
intertwining
ดู
of
ไปเรื่อย
fate.
มันเลยหมดไฟนิดหน่อยแล้วก็
Quite
มันอยู่ในช่วงที่
amusing.
กำลังจะจบด้วยไม่ใช่กำลังจะจบไปแล้วจบมหาลัยด้วยมันก็เลยแบบมีเรื่องให้คิดเยอะก็เลยแทบไม่ค่อยได้มาไลฟ์หรือว่าไม่ค่อยได้เล่นเกมนี้อ่ะเริ่มอย่างแรกเราจะเริ่มเหมือนทุกไลฟ์เราจะเช็คไอดีก่อนว่าไอดีเราไปถึงไหนกันแล้วก็นะครับก็จะต่อจากรอบที่แล้วที่เราเปิดรับสปาร์เคิลไปซึ่งเราได้ทั้งตัวสปาร์เคิลและไลท์โคนมาพร้อมกันแล้วถามว่าเก่งขึ้นไหมก็ไม่รู้ดิไม่ได้ตามเมตาแล้วจริงแล้วก็ตอนนี้ตัวในตู้จะเป็นบูทฮิว ไม่ใช่มันชื่อแล้ววะนั่นแหละอะไรสักอย่างซึ่งผมไม่ได้เปิดอยู่แล้วนะตัวผมไม่ค่อยชอบเท่าไหร่ตัวที่ชอบจริงๆจะเป็นบูทฮิลแต่ว่าเอาจริงก็เห็นตัวที่แบบประกาศมา 4.2 แล้วมันก็อยากได้ทุกตัวเลยนะก็เลยกะว่าจะเก็บเพชรไปแล้วก็รอบูทฮิล
The intertwining of
เอาจริง
fate.
ก็ชอบบูทฮิลมากนะชอบบูทฮิลเป็นส่วน
Quite
ตัว
amusing.
แต่ก็นั่นแหละซึ่งผมยังไม่เห็นสปอยผมยังไม่เห็นแล้วผมแทบไม่ได้เล่นอะไรเลยนะอาจจะดูมึนๆหน่อยเพราะมันเช้าวันนี้ผมตื่นสายเลยแรงเลยอาจจะไม่ค่อยมี แต่ว่าก็จะเต็มที่เล่นเนื้อเรื่องให้เต็มที่ไม่ใช่เราไปเล่นเนื้อเรื่อ
After
งกันเลยดีกว่า
receiving an invitation
ก็
from
จะเหมือนเดิ
Jade's
มนะ
anti-destruction
เข้าฉาก
alliance,
บทพูดผมจะเงี
the
ยบตลอด
Astral Express
แล้ว
set
ผม
its
จะ
course
สรุป
for
ให้หลัง
Himiko's
จากนั้น
homeland,
โอเค
the
นะ
world from which the
ไปขับเรือ
Express set off again after its fall. In this world blessed by the elation, there exists the Phantasmoon Games, where having managed this world for many years, the IPC seeks to profit by control. Meanwhile, General Yao Guang, the Xianzhou envoy to uncover the truth behind the coming apocalypse. Meanwhile, we journeyed to the school tied to Himiko's family in search of the Mask of Elation. After seeing through the illusion, I encountered a mysterious girl named Evanesia to defeat Supplicant Sparksy. We ventured deep into the Fool's base of operation. Yet, at the close of the Supplicant's first battle, greater mysteries emerged.
โอเคลุยครับก็เหมือนเดิมนะพยายามอย่าสปอยหรือพยายามอย่าก่อเบาะแล้วกันเพราะว่า
Why don't
เอาจ
those
ริงๆผม
people
ก็
in
ไม่
the
ได้ใจ
Go
ดีหรอก
Home Club go home after school?
อย่าพยายามดื้อนะ
Miss March, please, look straight into my eye. Now, I'll need you to repeat these next few lines after.
Uh-huh.
The sky is blue, not a dazzle.
The sky is blue, not a...
Though dazzling sparks may light up the
Oh,
night
what level
sky.
Are you kidding? That's one sentence? Okay, though dazzling sparks...
Very good.
Very...
The internet is both an umbilical cord and a waste duct for the mind.
Whoa there! That's a bit much.
ทำอะไรอยู่
These are the test sentences I improvised according to the guidelines from the Human and Intellitron Emotional Baseline Test. I carefully observe the subject's micro-expressions and tone changes at the moment they say
So...
Given how fascinating your reaction was, I clearly don't need to worry about you. Should you find yourself experiencing any live stream...
You're handling this like a real pro, Miss Kuchiba.
It's impossible to predict what will happen during the Phantasmoon Games. Once, after that incident, we incorporated Sparksy Khan didn't cause any casualties this time. But if your partner... Without proper containment measures, a calamity-level aberration can... That's the Department of Aberration Defense's term for them. It usually refers to Imagine infused with wish power.
You? An aberration? What are you...
Don't tell me you're a Cosmicon collective player. The department... Right then, that's all for the required checkup. If you're interested in aberration calamity threat levels and how they're classified. Before I leave, there's one more thing I need to tell you. Remember Lyndon?
Though, given how he's behaved, he's definitely rubbed a lot of.
Seems like you are.
You don't suspect us, do you?
Easy there, young lady. Of course, there's no way the renowned heroes of the Express would harm some lowly IPC employee. The initial results of our investigation suggest his murder might be connected to the Phantasmoon Games. Anyway, I wish you success.
ซึ่งเหมือนมันจะไม่ตายจริงเลย
Could he actually? I
เพราะ
just
ว่าตายไป
can't
มันก็ไม่มี
believe
ผลอะไรกับเนื้อเรื่องขนาดนั้น
So, the Phantasmoon
จะอยู่
Games.
จะตายก็เนื้อเรื่องก็เฉย
Pretty frightening, huh? Huh? Even though Scott pops up now and then to give us a bit of trouble.
If the killer is here for the Phantasmoon Games, they might become.
The Phantas. Good thing Himeko entrusted this mission to the two of us. Who would. Forget it. I'm not like you. I was never hero material to begin with. Normally, it's just such a shame. We finally get a chance.
The Phantasmoon Games may be dangerous, but I hope you'll be safe and sound.
Hey, don't look down on me. I, March 7th, am a top-notch. But look, don't push yourself too hard. Oh, right. Where are Himeko and Mr. Yang? They must be getting examined.
ๆมันจะมีแพทใหม่แพทไหนที่แบบได้เที่ยวได้พักกันจริงๆโลก
Mr. Yang said he wants to hear what happened between Himeko and her dad.
Can't blame him for being curious. I really want to know too.
โอ้แลกมันแลกอะไรวะ หรือว่าความกูจะไลฟ์ไม่ไหวแล้วเมื่อก่อนไม่เคยแหลกนะ เราจะมุ่งตรงในเรื่องอย่างเดียวเลยนะ เพราะว่าเราไม่รู้ว่ามันจะใช้เวลานานแค่ไหน เดี๋ยวกูลงปั๊บอ๋อโอเคทางนู้นไอ้ที่ตีเราด้วยเหรอ โอ้ยสวัสดีพ่อมีเสียงพูดยัง
You're here.
เฮ้ยมาแล้วเสียงพูด
Himeko hasn't mentioned her father at all in the time since I boarded. So, what is going on between them? As you were the only.
Yeah, it really threw me for a sec when you said Himeko's father. But when you think about it, it's only natural that Himeko has a father, right?
15 years ago, the Phantasmoon, one of the victims, her name. Who exactly?
15 years ago, even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been so.
Well. No, that's just a joke. A joke.
เอ้า
It's been 15
มึงล้อเล่น
years
นะมึง
after
ควร
all.
ตีไหนเฮีย
And you've grown into such a fine young lady. So, what's with that gravestone I saw with your name on it then?
When you don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow, there's nothing strange about getting your affairs in order in advance.
How could you be so formal with your own father? At least
หลบเข้ามุมกำแพงเลย
And you are, don't tell me, Himeko.
ก็คุณตา
Oh, could you please stop making things...
I haven't seen you in 15 years, and now I'm a grand... Who's the father?
That's enough! You are looking at my colleague.
You hear that? She called me father. Hello there, my friend. Sorry. Sorry. I'm just getting on in years. I'm a painter. Most of my work involves traveling to different segmenta to come... Himeko.
Just slip away. The first time we met was at Mother's... Let's put that aside for now. Were you also...
You might not believe me, but I've been running around for your sake all this time. All these years, I've been trapped in this room.
You didn't know about me becoming the Express's navigator either?
15 years. The Express never stopped here once. You didn't even leave behind so much as a single word to indicate you were still alive. I did hear many rumors about the Astral Express, though. I even saw the navigators. At first, I thought it was just someone else with this. And even when curiosity drove me to look up your picture, I still didn't dare believe that the woman so full of porn. I thought about contacting the Express. But what if their navigator... I've been clinging to an absurd notion that if I never sought the answer... So...
I'd rather not tarry here too long. The Express has defeated the supplicant that occupied this school and prevented another tragedy like the 115. Go comfort those students and see if you can't figure out how to deal with the media.
โอ้ยมิโก
Failed in my duties. Can we talk? Sorry, kid. This might be a bit abrupt, but... I'm a failure of a father. But... what exactly happened 15 years ago? Have you heard the tale of the legendary painter Graphia, who hid it? It is said that to achieve such a monumental feat, she made a forbidden exchange. Sacrifice. Few descendants carrying the Graphia bloodline have lived past 30. Most of them with a life. Himeko is no exception. What are the elixir seekers' folk remedies? The intelligentsia's guild treatments. I tried them all, but nothing could reverse in the end. I'm just a useless son-in-law who married into the family. Strictly speaking, I can't really... How she got through it, how she survived, none of that's important. If I may ask a small favor, would you mind? I want to make up for all the care I failed to give her, all those...
เอา
Truly a memorable father-daughter reunion. Brings up some memories.
There goes Mr. Yang with that knowing look again.
When I was a child, my parents were also always busy with work and were unable to spare a moment for me. It wasn't until I became a father myself that I understood how they felt when they were...
So, did you already promise to give Miss... I thought as much. After all, it's Himeko's dad. So?
Everyone's here. Sorry to keep you all waiting.
Not at all. She's the one who's been taking...
Would you all be so kind as to show me around?
ไปกันเถอะอีกีมาโชว์
So, this is the Astral Express. Really lives up to its reputation. As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my daughter works.
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary. Nice one. Parents can probably relax as...
Really? Don't underestimate me, kid. I've got big...
Mr. Ryosuke, please rest assured. None of the Express crew ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also...
Good, good. Hearing you say that, speaking of which, what kind of work does...
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include, charting navigation routes.
Oh!
Of course! Every time we return safely from a trailblazer...
จะฟ้องผม
Hey, come on! You're just... If Himeko's the backbone of the Express, then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all.
Oh? We got a new passenger? This gentleman... No wonder he felt so familiar!
Conductor? Oh. So you must...
Superior? That's way too for...
He's...
It's all my fault. I was just curious about your daily work, so I asked your
mad? Why would I be mad? Mr. Ryosuke, welcome aboard the Astral Express.
Well... I know you'd rather keep your distance from your good-for-nothing father. But it's been way too long since we last saw each other. As your father, at least while you're staying here, please allow me...
Excuse me? Why don't the two of you go to the party?
Shush.
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not just... I want to talk about the Phantasmoon games, not just personal matters.
They left. Whoa. That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone. Oh, what are you still doing here? I get it. Reunions are...
I hope a drink will help the two of them set aside their past. If they do argue, I'm counting...
Oh.
So that's Himeko's father. No.
เฮียครอบครัวทะเลาะกันให้คนนอกเคลียร์ตายโหงแล้วทำไงวะเนี่ย
When it comes to breaking the icy silence between a father and daughter, the person who drinks it will yelp, "Hot!" and be immediately met with a concerned, friendly reminder. That is not a joke, but a practical ice-breaking... Ooh. Got it. I'll make myself scarce.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion.
That dangerous? Huh. Maybe, and talk about coincidence. Just so happens...
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my mind on something, I never... Ever since I was 6, when you told me those stories about traveling through the cosmos...
Actually, I was just kidding. I'm not completely clueless about what the Express...
Please, don't tell me it's fluff.
That's right. The protagonist is a baseball bat wheel...
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here. Thanks for giving us some time alone.
Hey, Miko. That's the first... So, what brought you back home?
Like I said before, we're here for the
So, the Phantasmoon games...
Indeed.
I see. That makes sense.
But I never imagined that the Herald of Death was a heartless madman. During the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every single... The victims were twisted like clay into grotesque shapes. Even if I could avenge his victims, And the entire thing is like a heavy piece of...
You did your best.
I thought I'd never come back. But the times have changed. The conditions to hold the Fanta just like 15 years ago. The IPC wants to control everything. I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure she must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District.
What? The hell?
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be...
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantasmoon games, defeating him presents an... As for you, Dad, have any clients commissioned you lately? It'd be best if you left this world for a while. You can take it as a safety advisory. Also, as she has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantasmoon games, she will have my full support.
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point.
Thank you.
Got it. Next, it's time to show me the way out, isn't it? For most of my life, I couldn't be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance... In that case, Himiko. The Graphia family has a number of records about the Phantasmoon games.
I'll be there, Dad.
Ooh.
I apologize. My father's little tour. Let's head to the parlor car and check in on Welt and March. Now then.
Has Mr. Ryosuke left?
Yes. I told him to head home for now. I'm really sorry, everyone.
Not at all. Mr. Ryusuke is your family. And that makes him part of our...
Madame Pearl sent a message to the Express just now, inviting our supplicant to a meeting. Yes. The meeting won't be held in some stuffy, formal reception room. Himiko, you know about Pearlux.
Of course. It's the biggest
Entertainment?
That's right. Perlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market.
Oh, so that's where the...
Did Pearl mention what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to discuss the developments regarding...
Helping her opponents in the Eonic game? Oh, looks like she realizes we are all in the same boat.
We may be able to get a clearer picture of Pearl's intentions after we meet with her.
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport. Though she holds a high administrative position on this planet, do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts.
Hey, don't worry. If things do get messy, you're...
Looks like March wants to visit too.
I'm just trying to look out for her here. Even if things do go sideways.
Well then, I'll leave this meeting.
Aren't you coming with us,
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would hand over the records about the Phantasmoon games from our family?
I understand. In that case, she, March, and I'll be...
Oh, score! A private car! So...
You should be familiar with it. It's just...
isn't that where we first met Sparksy? Since... Perfect! I've been wanting to stop by the comic store to grab...
คุยก่อน ไม่
There
มี
may be some information in the family records that could help us. Even someone like me, who's always putting on a compose.
We'll head out when you're ready.
Destination Perlux headquarters.
ปอมปอมอันนี้ไม่มีไม่เกี่ยวในเรื่องเอาโฮบี ไม่เกี่ยวกันเรื่องแต่ลั่นมาซะแล้วโอ้เสียเวลาทีพีเลยหรือเทเลพอร์ตนั่นเอง
Ah, look! There's a convenience store!
Is that the comic based on the Express's adventures?
The best part is that the author drew all of us as adorable little...
Unfortunately, according to the intellectual property protection laws governing the pan-cosmic trade...
Dang! There goes my payday.
In fact, it was recently announced that the Fluffy is getting an animated adaptation, and the copyright...
It's a super memorable comic! No way can I miss...
Looks like we got here on the early side. Since coming to this world, I still haven't had a chance...
All right.
Might as well take a look around then.
Absolutely
Oh.
insane. Did you see the post I shared? Hey, you hear the news? There was a supplicant.
Yeah, I saw it. The online
The supplicant called Sparksy. How terrifying.
I heard her live stream got permabanned.
I wonder what the next supplicant will do.
เฮียลุงวิวแม่งไปดูหุ่นยนต์แน่นอนตรงนี้
Read the new chapter of Fluffy Across the Blue? Have you read the new chapter of...
Sorry, I'm not into comics for kids.
They just released the official
That mech design is totally unrealistic.
Do you have the slightest clue?
Hey, relax. Now, if we were talking about a fusion between Daybreak's...
Wow! You...
แม่งด่ากันไปเด็กด่าไปด่ามาแม่ง
Hello there. Would you like to learn more about the Research Society of Happy Smiles?
So, are there any charges or fees?
Is the weight of work and stress in your life crushing you? Check out the research...
So, this free?
แอชเวล
Rest assured, the only thing joining our research society will cost you is a bit of your precious... We've set up a venue near Dovebrook, where we offer free psychological counseling and living...
I had a friend who passed away, and he mentioned you before.
Your friend passed away? How terribly sad. But the words he left...
He told me that if I joined the Research Society of Happy Smiles, I could get rid of my...
Of course it's true. Just look at the society we live in. Everyone's suspicious and dismissive of one. Did you hear about how a streamer took over Graphia Academy and was trying to spread a mimetic virus through the internet? And over the Research Society was founded with the sole purpose of healing humanity's incurable inner pain.
ยืนฟังเลย
Exactly what it says. As an eraser wipes away the doodles... Have either of you heard about the tragedy of the bloodstained... Oh, that won't do it all. You're the Astral Express's superstar. There's a ton of things. There was an awful accident during the last Phantom Moon Games, and many people lost their loved ones, and to escape their suffering, these people who had lost their loved ones gathered together and established a mutual support. It's now been well over a decade, and the Research Society continues to help more. Come to think of it, it would be most wonderful if a distinguished person like your...
Well, if it isn't the Astral Express's Perish the thought! You're the hero who just saved Duo Mention City. I'm here to do my job. Problem is, you've gone and... Here I was, pretending to be a broke passerby to infiltrate this shady research society. You should have ignored me, but no, you acted like some approachable celebrity waltzing into a supermarket hijack. Now, with a star like you here, I can't even test the wall. You must have heard about the Sinwish Syndicate killings in Dovebrook, right? The lead I'm following might be connected to this research. And based on your social circle, you were planning to avenge him? Oh, so your next miracle will be executing the
Be careful. Murderer is the herald of death.
รู้สึกดีขึ้นตอนที่มันตัวละครหลักมาตอบโต้กับหลายๆตัวละครอะมันดูได้ฟังเสียงมันดูแบบดี
Even so, It's my duty to solve the case. Doesn't matter if nobody pays me. Because one of the victims happened to be someone I was on fairly good terms with. Revenge killings or turf wars. Wouldn't be unusual for gang members to die like that. But die no matter where you are in the cosmos, which era, regardless of how, like an eye for an eye.
Hey, guess which lucky girl just managed.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashrail, the famous detective. You could say your friend and I are acquainted. Oh.
First time I've ever heard anyone introduce themselves as a famous detective. Mr. Ashvale? Why are you staring at...
Young lady, you're holding a copy of Fluffy.
Well, give it to you!
I see. Of course. I'm not asking you to give it away for free. I'll pay for it.
Hey, mister, this isn't about the...
Because it was the last one on the shelves. True. The last item in stock is 30,000 credits. Truth is, today is his farewell ceremony. I thought I'd buy him his favorite. He'd always be rambling on about some raccoon, but after all that fuss,
That's enough. My poor little heart.
Oh, thank you very. I heard you're the real-life inspirations for the characters.
Unbelievable.
Thank you both. Of course, as a token of my gratitude, I'd like to give you a friendly word of caution, little girl. I know you plan. However, all eyes will be on you during the Phantasmoon Games. It's because when the masses see your magnificent miracles and wield your extraordinary power, fear and jealousy could turn so. Whatever plans you might have for this herald of death, why not leave the whole messy just like this comic? I'm dead.
โอ้ยชี้เลยเฮียโจโจ้ตึน
Is he an acquaintance of yours?
He's just some weird detective who was
It's nearly time for Perlux Corp to...
เฮียขยับเยอะขึ้นมากเลยวะชอบ
Well, we're here. So where are... No way. They're professional.
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. It is my honor to escort...
Mechatron?
I am guard number 100086, created by Perlux Corp, a security specialist from the business... At present, 16% of Perlux Corp's active workforce are Mechatrons. In specific business and security content, the smiles on your faces and looks of surprise.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
According to the instructions given to me by Madam...
Well, now, how did I not see...
It's you again!
Hey, Mechatron, what's the plan? Do we hop into your cock...
Your ride is ready. Please.
โอ้พี่นึกว่าจะบินไปโอ้ยเชี่ยมันโคตรแว้น
Whoa! Now,
your ride isn't your run-of-the-mill business car, but a customized, made-to-order vehicle.
Sorry. This might come across as a bit... insensitive.
Of course not. I'll be driving and monitoring this vehicle remotely.
Bom. Oh.
Now that's astonishing.
Wow, that's one massive robot!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the headquarters
Back when Himeko said this was an entertainment company, I knew their headquarters wouldn't be some ordinary old office building.
ลุงเวลกูตาเป็นประกายเลย
But this is way too much. That giant robot statue? This place is totally like some supersized mecha hangar.
Ha ha! You're absolutely right. In accordance with the vision of our founder, our lobby was intentionally constructed, as you see it now, to realize dreams that far exceed what consumers imagine has always been Perlux Corp's core design philosophy, and we have never strayed from it. If any of you are familiar with our
ยิ้มเลย
Tron Warrior Series, the Daybreak Squadron's base of operations.
Looks like Mr. Yang here is quite a fan. Now, Madame Pearl would like to invite everyone from the Astral Express to take a tour before your official meeting begins. She has arranged for a member of our staff to accompany you, so please.
I understand, Mr. Feirun. Thank you for escorting us all this way.
Well then, I'll take my leave. This way, Detective.
See you around, everyone.
Oh, really? Pearl wants us to look around here before the meeting? That seems kinda weird.
Could it be related to her proposed collaboration? Perhaps this is her way of introducing her.
It's all good as long as we get a chance to look around. That works for me. Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on! Mr. Yang! Isn't this your... There's no way that's an engine of creation!
I saw it. Please, just keep it down. Here is... Looking more closely, it appears... Oh, what a shame. I was hoping to see it finished.
Really? In that case, Mr. Yang, let's hear it.
Seeing as we're on someone else's property, comparing robots...
Yeah, like how Cosmicon Collective players are always obsessed with power scaling all the characters.
Arahato is an animation all about robots, while Daybreak Squadron is a live-action hero drama.
Oh, what a stereotypically...
My days of being a hot-headed young man are well behind me, so please, cut this mature old man some slack, would you? We don't usually...
Now we're talking.
ไอ้เหี้ยลุงเวลกูแบบ
Standing below a huge Mechatron like this is just
โอ้ลุงเวล
incredible.
กูเป็นโคตรอินเลย
Looks like Mr. Yang still young at
ให้
heart
ดูให้ดู
after
แค่นี้
all.
เลยนี่ไงถ่ายดีเฮ้ยไอ้ที่ใครเนี่ย
Where did this extra person in the photo
Ghost?
มึงใครเนี่ย
Who are you?
Oh. Wow, this truly is a magnificent face. Oh, it's nothing like how it looks on the news. Being able to see it up close feels almost surreal.
เขินเลย
Am I too close? Oh, sorry.
จะอวยที่อวยเยอะเลย
Sorry. It's impossible not to stare at a face this amazing. Oh, right. I forgot to show you my ID. Right, here we are. I'm Nihilux, and I work at Perlux Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department. I'm a P-30.
Just a slightly higher ranking workhorse, that's all. Not on the same level as those big shots from the...
So, what brings you here?
Madam Pearl sent me to the lobby to pick you up. All of you are famous super cosmic level heroes whose faces have been all over the news more times than I can count. So of course I recognized you.
I see. Well then, hello, Miss Nihilux.
Hello everyone. Starting now, I'll be your tour guide, taking you on a comprehensive and in-depth tour to from the Mechatron
ตัวละครที่โดดเด่นขนาดนี้ก็ว่าน่าจะเป็นตัวละครมาให้เล่นได้นะ
to Miss March's favorite fluffy across the blue merchandise. I'll reveal all the secrets behind our hottest products.
Oh, seriously? I can't wait.
Of course I'm being serious. If there's anything you want to see, learn about, or even get your hands on along the way, anything, why don't we head to the gift shop first? I'll get you all some souvenirs. Mr. Yang, you seem reluctant to part with the Mechatron.
I'm just curious. When will...
Here's a little spoiler. That's actually part of today's tour.
Will it be able to move like the other Mechatrons in Plain Arcadia once it's done?
That's... Oh, I'm afraid it'll be a bit tricky. You're probably all aware that Mechatrons are You know how humans tend to unconsciously imagine inanimate objects as living things that can... Think away. But one person's thoughts alone won't cut it. The bigger the... We'd need to break free from the mental shackles of impossibility to bring such a massive imagination to life. That in turn... Alas, modern humans think way too practically. People can't help but wonder, how does such a huge Mechatron even... The tiniest seed of doubt in the giant Mechatron, standing tall astride the earth, becomes nothing but an impossible... Oh, cheer up! Today's your chance to finish building this massive Mechatron...
พ่อเบลกูเจ้าหุ่นยนต์
There's a saying that goes, dreams of wealth, the heart of a hero, and count whether you're a kid or an adult. Everyone has their own sweet dreams. Becoming a... If I could have everyone's attention, you can buy models of Perlux Corp's Mechatrons in this area. Among them is the best-selling...
Wow, look at this. It's so intricate.
I very much envy the kids here in Plain Arcadia.
Seeing all your eyes light up like that remind... Back then, there was a stretch when I was so broke that I'd spend ages debating whether to buy a carton of milk from the convenience store.
So, did you
After years of hard work and hustling, at the very least, I'm no longer young.
นี่ชมเลย
Oh, aren't you the sweetest? But I do have my... That is, lying about your actual age. Keep that in mind, just in case. I wouldn't call it striking it rich, but I'm pretty close to making a sweet little profit.
Oh, don't keep us in suspense.
You might not believe this, but I have some friends who've been trying to create a decentralized digital currency.
Are these people?
That's right. These people are from the Nomadic Miners faction. They've discovered a way to hijack Noose's computing power.
I feel like this isn't...
Life's full of ups and downs, right?
รู้สึกเสียงเวลมันแปลกๆปะรู้สึกว่าเสียงเวลมันดูแบบขี้เล่นอะไรขึ้นเยอะเลยวะมันไม่ดูครูเหมือนเมื่อก่อนเลยครู
You watch Daybreak Squadron 2?
Hey, wait. This is...
Oh, wow!
This is a toy model of Alloy King Pom Pom, which hasn't been officially released to the market yet.
Are you sure there's no...
Actually, this is Pom Pom from Fluffy Across the Blue, which is As the conductor, Pom Pom is basically the uncrowned king of the... Speaking of souvenirs for the Express, I have a small favor to ask. Would you mind taking a photo with me by that headless Mechatron statue over there? And maybe some... If you're willing, I can pull a few strings and use my access privileges to give you all the gold-plated prototype of the yet-to-be-released King Pom Pom. It's nothing, really. When heroes from the Astral Express grace our humblest...
It's all up to you.
Come on, let's go.
รอกูไปฆ่าปะเนี่ย
The officially licensed
Man and Mechatron in perfect...
I'm ready. I love this one.
And don't forget about that exclusive gift you promised.
You bet. In fact, I'll throw in a normal edition for each one of you as hush money. Come on, let's head to... You watch Daybreak Squadron 2?
เหมือนร้านของเล่น โอ้โห ต่อแถวยาวเชียแซงเลย
How are you doing? It's my pleasure to serve you.
I'd like to present each of our 3 distinguished guests from the
Sure, you got it. For the gift expense record, could you please provide your
Please charge these expenses to this employee.
Huh. This is...
After all, you are esteemed guests invited by Madam...
I see. Please wait a moment.
อ้าว คนใหญ่คนโต
Your Alloy King Pom-Pom is all packed up.
Since we still have the tour to go through, please just have it delivered.
No problem. Hope you enjoy your visit here.
Now that the gifts are done, I'll take you to the Mechatron Design Lab.
This is the part I've been looking forward to the most.
ไอ้เหี้ยลูกพี่เวลกูชอบจัดอะวัยรุ่นชุดเทาคืออะไรวะ
No way! You're Miss Raccoon! No, that's not right. You're oh!
Hi. I actually prefer to be called by my...
How lucky to meet 3 members of the Express crew at once! I'm a huge fan of you all, especially...
How could this guy say he likes you more than me to my face?
Don't worry, March. It's hard to tell if people in this world love the real Express crew or...
I don't just follow the Fluffy series. I've been keeping tabs on all your adventures in Bellabog, the Cienjo, Penacone. Oh, right. I just rewatched the scene where the Trailblazer embarked on another trailblazing... Oh, right. I have a precious trash can in my collection at home. Could I ask for your autograph?
Oh, you're acting exactly... Don't worry. She won't fly away just yet. As for you, you've been...
Sorry. I'm Warrior Cinderborn from Daybreak Squadron. And my real name. If you're not in a hurry, would you mind chatting with me for a bit?
Daybreak Squadron is the most popular superhero drama in Full Wish TV's Mechatron Warrior series. Follow...
I never expected, Mr. Yang.
After all,
I'm just a small-time actor playing a hero on TV. And like my scene recently, Full Wish TV got approval from the Department of Aberration Defense.
Sorry. I didn't quite...
How should I put this? My teammates and I are both actors. I'm here today to test a Mechatron's performance.
Full Wish TV and Perlex Corp have always been partners. Even the more popular Daybreak Squadron's drama becomes, the more wish power flows into the Mechatrons, making the squad shine even...
Oh, sorry for taking up your precious time with all this shit. If the crew hasn't visited the combat testing area yet, I'd like to volunteer myself as the hero of the Astral Express, gracing us with guidance and leaving...
Oh, what perfect timing! The combat test...
That's the way to fame.
Honestly, that's my way. First, have everyone take part in the assembly. Then, using this Mechatron as a template, we'll build a smaller unit for her. So, follow me, everyone.
แม่งเด็กหนวดอย่างลุงเวลที่ชอบเลย
This is Perlux Corp's
แต่ผมไม่ค่อยอินนะ เพ
years
ราะว่าผม
ago,
ไม่ค่อยได้ดู
the
อะไรพวก
first
นี้อยู่แล้ว
Mechatrons of
ไม่ค่อยได้ต่อ
Planet
กัน
Arcadia
พาไม่ค่อยได้
were
ชอบอะไร
born
พวกนี้อยู่แล้ว
here, and they
เลยไม่ค่อยอินเท่าไหร่
immediately gained widespread social influence upon their today. Mechatrons have become the most common and iconic symbol throughout the street. You could say that Mechatrons are the first and currently only and Imaginae such as Mechatrons, which can be produced and discontinued at will, are in some people's eyes, being able to create an infinite army of say, dear guests, do you know what the first step is to creating an Well, in a way, but just like how human laws can't control wind and rain, an average of 220,000 unauthorized Imaginae come into existence each. Drawing the physical form means humans using brushes to give shape to fictional beings. But here, collective creation and standardized Mechatron blueprints have replaced traditional artwork, improving standardized workflow efficiency and reducing wish power resources.
Oh, to think that even Imagenesis, a skill as magical as...
That's nothing. Our company aims to create 2 billion Mechatrons for social production and public services before Arcadian calendar.
That's a staggering number. But can the...
That's why Perlux Corp keeps churning out animations and hero shows one after another. All of this shall serve Madame Pearl's grand... All right, back to square one. First step, let's go print...
Please adjust the Megatron design parameters
วันนี้กินพิซซ่าว่ะ เดี๋ยวไลฟ์เสร็จกินพิซซ่าดีกว่า
Megatron assembly blueprint updated. Printing.
Could it be that no matter how...
Your suspicion makes sense. But please answer my question first. Which do you prefer? The sense of achievement that... You got that right. The fully automated Imagenesis blueprint design system perfectly matches your needs. Amazing, right? Just like how the inventors on planet Scrulum used to ask themselves.
Printing complete. Please retrieve your blueprint.
What you just said is the answer. It's not about the results of creation, but the elation we experience.
Oh, hello. But please, show me your Mechatron assembly blueprint. No problem. The blueprint has been recorded. The Mechatron parts are ready to go.
No. March and I will just watch you play from the side.
Now then, please follow my guidance to complete. This experience mainly involves assembling 3 parts. The arm, the shoulder armor. Go for it, little raccoon! Assemble the magic...
All right, everyone. I'm heading out.
โอ้ย
The first step of assembly is to remove each part from the frame, one by one. Nippers, hobby knife, sandpaper, sanding stick. Perlux doesn't provide any of these. But don't worry, the explosive device will solve all your problems. Just step on it bravely.
มันลงไปยังไงนะ ย่อกระโดดออก
It may look brutal, but it leaves no burrs. And that's the magic that we at Perlux Corp are so proud of.
เราเก็บตังค์ก็ได้ดีกว่าโดดไปเลยเอาเฮียมีระเบิดอีกอุ้ยเกือบโดดไม่ทัน เหยียบแล้วยังไงต่อแปะบนอีกแล้วเหยียบเหยียบเข้าไปเอา
Next, please activate the mechanical maintenance arm and align it with the shoulder joint base to connect the arm. Good. We're done with the arm for now. Next, activate the mobile maintenance rack and adjust the mech armor to the shoulder armor panel position.
ไม่
Just like before, the first step is to remove the parts from the frame. Artificial gravity field adjusting. Please exercise caution. Activate the thruster and push the shoulder armor towards the unit interface.
อย่าเพิ่งเอาโอบีเอาไปไงล่ะทีเดียวยิงเหรออ๋อไม่ใช่เรามาได้ดีกว่า
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This giant Mechatron is truly the soul of Perlux Corp. Now, for the final part. Please install the Daybreak blade on its back. Aim at the mounting point on the back. And fire! Awaken! Daybreak blade! Mission accomplished. The colossal Mechatron you built with your own hands will now stand proudly in the center of this hall. The great hero of the Astral Express has graced this place, left behind a blueprint, and even contributed their own inspiration to the completion of the Mechatron statue. What outstanding promotional material this is for the marketing department.
โอ้ย30เพชรเลย
A new hero is born right here. Step forth, Miss Little Raccoon, and become the guard.
Powerful wish power supply entity detected.
Oi.
Mechatron synchronization rate 15%.
Assembly complete. Could the next step be?
That's right. With the completion of the Mechatron assembly, it's time.
Mechatron synchronization rate
เหี้ย Pacific Rim หมดอะ
42%.
Your little fanboy, Cinderborn, is eagerly awaiting some pointers from you. While we can't power up this big guy, I've printed a small unit. Now it's time.
โอ้ยตื้อดื้อ
I merged with the Mechatron?
Why, of course. It's the combat testing. Look, those dazzling colors are like an express train bursting through the stars. Full body armor, a steadfast shield. What a powerful strike! That's our hero, Little Raccoon! This what? Our hero got blocked by an illegal building! City, what are you doing? No choice left. Smash it to pieces, hero! Just focus. Duo Mention City has made it through the worst of it. Hero. Do we press on?
ไปกล่อง
Wipe out the monsters entirely. Hero, you decide. The monsters that were hiding here seem to have been reduced to nothing.
Could it be the one and only trailblazer of the Astral Express walking towards us? Galactic Baseballer! We've been expecting...
Although the giant shadow crisis in Duo Mention City has been dispelled, the real battle for you and the Daybreak Squadron is only just as the old and new generations of superheroes. You will face off here to determine
โอ้
the
4-1
victor!
เลยอะ
Forged by raging fire, burn away the darkness, the star that sets the world ablaze!
What the fuck?
Lights in the skies, flames of lightning! From the blue heavens descend,
อย่า
Light blazing bright. The radiant bow of hope. Dawn lands.
Cut through despair. A yielding blade of steel. Edge that never fades. Cinderborn. You can do it, friend. Darkness waits, and dawn awakens. The Daybreak
เฮ้ย
Squadron.
กูต้องมีแล้วปะกูต้องมีท่าเท่ๆแล้วปะ
This is an official challenge from the Daybreak Squad. If we defeat you, we hope you'll accept our invitation to become the honorary Phantom 5th member of the Daybreak Squadron and help us safeguard the people.
Pink, green. We've got tons of colors. You can say.
Hey, Greg, didn't you have something to tell your hero? Now's your perfect chance.
My friend, you know what? Every time I transform into a Mechatron, so I'll give it my all from now on. Please don't hold back.
ทีนะสักยกดิเฮีย
Now then, let's settle this on the horizon where the vengeance moon rises. Let the two of us see what you're made of.
Come on, one and only trailblazer.
Where are you hiding?
Ôi.
As expected of the Astral Express.
Boss, Gray, I'll leave the rest to you.
The honor is mine to cross blades with you.
As heroes, we'll never back down. Never. Save your throne.
จะได้เห็นอันติไหมเนี่ยอยากเห็นอันติอ่ะ โอ้โห
What? Even the invincible Little Raccoon is reaching. Listen, those are the people's wishes. Power convert
Everyone's wishes. I've received them all.
โอ้ย
Infinity!
ทีละตีหนึ่งทีโคตรเท่
You really got into character. Huh? Were we just... Don't tell me you actually thought you were fighting them in a real city. It doesn't matter if it was a real fight or a fake one. What matters is your experience. The user gave us a 5-star review. Thank you for your kind feedback. Looks like the Daybreak Squadron is waiting for you. You gave them quite a combat lesson, it appears.
โคตรเท่ส่วนฉันจะเป็นหัวเอง
As expected of my senior, that was...
Before joining Daybreak Squadron, Gray had always been your fan.
That kid knows every story about the Astral Express like the back of his hand. And he's always looked up to you. Huh, what an amazing battle! Well, more than beating you, we were hoping Gray would leave. After all, being remembered by their idol is the highest form of praise.
I'm already satisfied, just knowing.
It's a shame, though. If she really could become the 5th member of our team, our recognition would rise even...
That's only because we haven't done anything true.
Don't worry. Given the state of Dua Mention City, a mind-blowing crisis is... Yeah, just yesterday, I rescued 5 people from a gas explosion. Hope they're...
There you go again. Casual like the Astral Express. We don't need to act to prove something so long as we stay true.
Silly you. Is the Astral Express all you ever think about? Why don't you just...
Come on. Don't make fun of me. I'm still just a rookie.
Anyone who perseveres in their own life.
Thanks for your guidance, Trail. And lastly, I wonder if you could take a picture with the...
Trailblazer, please.
Oh, my senior...
3.
Darkness wanes and dawn awakens.
โคตรหัวโจกไอ้
Oh, right. Want to say goodbye to your big...
Blue, yellow. You guys were amazing back there. If we recorded... If only we could have beaten the Nate.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not entirely impossible, I'd say. Ever since I converted, I feel like both my mom...
Gray, being a masked hero means facing all kinds of... Oh, looks like your idol's here to see you.
Senior? Huh? Why the sudden apology? It's fine. It's me. I'm just too weak. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but no one ever taught me the principles of how to live and behave growing up. But when I saw how scared those people were later, when I read about the Astral Express, now I too have a chance to become a hero like you. Together, but I'm just too weak.
I don't want to give you empty platitudes about humans triumphing over fate. But I do believe your desire to fight for those around you, and your wish to bring...
Thank you, Trailblazer. Thanks for listening to my rambling. Could you please sign that famous... That's the one! That
rules are boundaries. And anyone who pushes beyond those boundaries...
I'll remember today for the rest of my life.
เฮียว่ากูหัวโจกไอ้เฮีย
Well, that about wraps up today's tour. You're only realizing that now. That's your greatest advantage. Indeed, rather than the power to rule this world directly, that individual draws even greater strength. Madam
คนนี้จะมาให้
Pearl
เปิด
is
มัน
waiting
นะ
for
รู้สึก
you
ชอบ
at
คน
the
นี้
top
เลย
of this building to discuss matters regarding the fan. Let me give you a little reminder. The rules of fantasy. As an IPC employee, I've said far too much. Your friends are waiting for you in the hall.
I feel like Mechatrons and
อย่าลุงเวลอิจฉาตาร้อนแบบโพพี่ได้ขึ้นไปขี่เลย
Mr. Yang and I watched the whole thing on the. Not only did you assemble the Mechatron and give autographs to your fan, but you also. Mr. Yang's looking at you with such loving eyes. Like.
Indeed. Seeing her so happy reminds me of my younger self.
What are you talking about? Mr. Yang, you're still as young as ever.
I understand everything she wanted to show us. There are just...
Miss Nyalux?
Ah, there you all are. We've been looking everywhere.
Wait, if Mr. Feld is the one who's supposed to meet us, then who is...
Miss Nyalux?
Ow.
Agent Nyalux, an IPC ranking
E30? Imagenesis Technology Department? Since when
Could she be some kind of corporate spy who snuck into the building? Oh, this is a real mess. What do those security guards even do?
This lady seemed totally legit. She smoothly guided us around the place.
I need to report this to security right away.
Thank you for your help. Astral Express crew, Madam Pearl has been waiting. Please inform Madam Pearl that the 3 guests from the Express will arrive shortly.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pearl Lux Corp.
แต่ว่าเป็นคนนอกทำไมมีบัตรเพร์ลได้วะ
Pearl demonstrated the full process of creating a Mechatron army, based on what I saw.
Hello, guests from the Astral Express. Nice to...
Thank you for your gracious...
I understand there was a minor incident in the lower lobby involving someone impersonating a Pearl Lux employee. I hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment.
We're fine. Don't worry about us. But how are things with you?
No, Pearl Lux's data firewall remains untouched, and all assets under security network surveillance are intact. The only change is an additional expense claim under my... Never mind. I can make a preliminary assessment that this... Lately, mishaps have been piling up, like dark clouds before a downpour.
Could you be referring to...
33 citizens were found dead in the Dovebrook district. In addition, an IPC specialist assigned to negotiate the purchase of a mask of elation died in an unexpected incident. This part... Managing capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to risk. And as the executive officer of Plain Arcadia, I bear an inescapable responsibility for the safety. As one of the 10 Stonehearts, I hope to bring the Phantasmoon rather than staging another dangerous battle like what happened at Graphia Academy. I hope the supplicants can show the people of this world miracles of joy and happiness instead of sorrow and rage. Therefore, I'd like to hear the Express's request. Trailblazer, please. What's your ultimate goal?
You mentioned earlier that you...
God, I think the rules and rewards for the Phantasmoon games are a little...
That's exactly what I thought when I joined the games 15 years ago. These games allow What's more vague is what can winners do when they share the power of the elation. According to legend, they listen to the victor's wishes and grant them permission to use their power. And the applications, sometimes I wonder if we had agreed to become the leader of the anti-destruction.
If I win, I'll give up sharing Aha's power and ask.
That's such. I get it. To begin with, this is far more meaningful than taking up a god's authority. Secondly, placing an Eon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat. Finally, this would also help us avoid the risk we currently face. Cooperating with the IPC while remaining wary of being. If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps Aha could stand behind the Astral Express. The only question is...
Don't worry about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree.
เท่าที่ฉันรู้เกี่ยวกับเจ้านั่นอมปอมมึง
What
เป็นใคร
kind of
เนี่ย
god of games would they be if they broke their own rules? Besides, they still owe the Express a debt. This is their IOU for the Express debt from when they were traveling with Akavilli, complete with their Passenger, use this to blackmail them. That, probably.
So, you're saying you want Aha to take... Logical extrapolation. Failed. Success rate, indeterminable. This request is far too lacking in structure, yet within an irrational If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then this, as expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so... However, I don't think you stand much of a chance. I've joined as a supplicant. Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon games requires supplicants to engage in combat.
Plain Arcadia's a...
At the same time, she has at her disposal...
with money and power on her side.
As I previously proposed to Miss Himiko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral...
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is...
I have 2 other allies. However, you all are my most promising, and I will do everything in my power to fulfill my partner's wishes. With...
As we told you before, our strategy is to become a sail, advance and retreat together.
An ally like Sparksy? It's true that you defeated her and took her man. Hypothesis. The Sinwish Syndicate's missing mask. I thought it fell into the Cienjo's head.
That's right. 3 against 3.
With this new variable in play, I'll have to adjust my extrapolations. But...
An IPC senior executive. Plain Arcadia's administrator. A member of the 10 Stonehearts.
She's right. Your identity is far too sensitive. You want to control these games. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling...
A sharp observation.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madam Pearl, what is...
What I seek. I want to recreate Graphia's divine...
Does that have...
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. Day after day, I studied. Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. Graphia's ultimate creation was establishing the world in canvas.
Is this your personal pursuit? Or the...
Both. The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't convince each other.
Then, I have another proposal. Why don't we shift our perspective? These 2 individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. A tiny sliver of your... Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like... thinking of having Perlux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express.
Star Rail Fest?
Correct, but not entirely. The Fluffy is well known, but what I want is an unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part.
Are you trying to use this exhibition?
Huh? What if they're up to no good?
What could be more inspiring to the people of a world than standing? That's an enormous amount of wish power. And the Astral Express together, we can create a miracle. For all, I'll also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotion.
ตกลงเลย
A wise choice. Before the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you all. I'd like the Express crew to pay a visit.
Doesn't Perlux own the rights to the Fluffy?
Since their debut, this author has remained anonymous, never revealing their true identity in public. Now that we've reached an agreement, I'll leave it in your capable hands. By the way, before you leave, please accept this small gift as a... I've studied in detail the records of my colleagues' interactions with partners in Penacony, and I was particularly so please, keep this chip with you as a symbol of good fortune for our...
Well, we'll be on our way then.
As your private detective, I must warn you that a grand exhibition of unprecedented...
I understand. That's why I have a mission for you. Protect...
You actually think they would need my protection with their strength?
Hidden beneath each extrapolation, tiny signals of unease. Now that you've taken up the mask, let's talk about payment. What do you want? The same as...
Before we talk about payment, let's discuss the Herald of Death. Although the Department of Aberration Defense, after the Herald of Death incident, the victims' families collectively received compensation so massive it could fill any gaping... But here's the interesting part. This item was nowhere to be found in that year's... It was you, the omnipresent IPC.
Following the usual human drama tropes, am I supposed to give you a round of applause now? Being able to dig up all...
In movies, a big shot like you would usually... I'm afraid you've learned too much. And bang! That's when the gun goes off.
Sorry, my hand is on the checkbook and unavailable. Mr. Ashvale, tell me.
It's not about...
Indeed, money isn't the issue.
Are you trying to buy me off like some poor victim's family?
300 million? I know you've always needed money. For cryo-sleep, supporting the families of fallen
I'm not your lackey in Teletron. Tell me...
500 million? I could pretend there's a glitch in my calculation process and make it a cool billion for you.
I want the...
โอ้ยเงินซื้อไม่ได้
An unexpected choice. It defies my usual understanding. The answer is... I don't know much. Hard to believe, perhaps. The Herald of Death affair lies... This world is like an unfinished game of chess that's been dragging on.
But... Since you've invited me to finish this game together...
Reasonable. I'll share what I... Marcus Antali, the Herald of Death. Last member of the Intelligentsia Guild, School of Evolutionary Perfection. 5 years... Miss Yabali, head of the Technology Department, took possession of his belongings. And...
No wonder. So, that guy was practically IPC.
A serial killer coming back from the dead is the least of our worries. Even if a serial killer does come back to life, he's still just a serial... What's more concerning is this. Someone wants to exploit the legacy of the Herald of Death. And during the Phantasmoon Games, Not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear too. Mr. Ashvale, I've always respected you.
Respect. When deal, Madam Pearl. Whoever this new herald of death is, I must deliver justice with
By the authority vested in me as CEO of Plain Arcadia, go ahead and do what you must.
โอ้ยอำนาจเยอะขนาดนั้นเลยอะ
My friend, I don't blame you, but I'm done being a breathing dead wood.
Just do it, you coward! Let me die as a Galaxy Ranger before I turn into a...
my Skybo above.
Not knowing who you are, not knowing why you... In ancient times, humanity's daily goal was to obtain 2,000... But now, in an era where you can get food delivered to your door with just a tap, tell me, will the Phantasmoon Games bring a new direction to this world?
What's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your finger? Well, don't tell me you want to go back to the days 2,000 calories are pointless, but just for survival. It's the goals beyond 2,000 calories that define humanity. I'm just a detective. Ask me such a
My apologies. I just heard you joined the... You've met Madame Pearl, huh?
She dumped this hot potato of the Herald of Death on me.
On us. Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato.
Because I have a lead now. To prevent copycats, you kept the Herald of Death's modus operandi from 15 years ago under wraps.
There's only a few people who could reproduce this killing method with such precision. The investigators from the Security Bureau and the department...
Detective Kuchiba, I've heard that you've devoted...
So, I'm the prime suspect.
Just a bit of minor deduction. After all, murderers always love to return to the scene of the crime. Is it?
That's not deduction. It's a conjecture at best. It's been 15 years. The relevant people and the victims' families have all gone their separate...
Yeah... After losing their loved ones in such a cruel way, their hearts were shattered. I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me.
I wonder, after all these years...
Maybe they have. After all, they go by a new name now. The research...
Ah, you mean that charity with the slogan...
Before he died, Costide mentioned that group to me.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles, huh? A chair sounds like they've turned over a new leaf. How could you call them rivals to the underworld?
I dug a little deeper into them. And found something...
You mean your monkey dug up something interesting, right?
Okay. Mr. N dug up something interesting. Have you heard the name of the spot?
That name rings a bell. Wait, isn't she the boss of... This is getting a little too coincidental. Just like every case you've accidentally cracked before.
Luck's a part of a detective's toolkit anyway. Whether Full Wish is guilty or not, we won't know until we look.
Dovebrook District New Life Project. Public recruitment and mental healing seminar. Holding a seminar at a place meant to bury past trauma. The very site of 2 bloody incidents.
So what are we waiting for? It's time to drag Dovebrook District's old skeletons out into them.
Are you talking? Yeah, I'm almost
ไม่ค่อยถนัดเรื่องสืบสวนเลยวะ อาจจะงงนิดหน่อยเพราะว่าที่ไม่ค่อยเข้าใจเรื่องสืบสวนเพราะว่าผมไม่ได้ชอบอะไรพวกนี้อยู่แล้วก็เลยอาจจะงงนิดหน่อย
A rich person like Full Wish can make most people's wildest dreams come true.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. My bet, erasing history.
In past victory records, there have been countless, and you have to understand, the Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What?
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm, Ahami, godlike?
It became the happiest.
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours. Since you see things.
Miss Kochiba, is that a
Fishing. Don't be afraid. Now that you're I'm guessing what you want goes beyond a straightforward act of revenge. Beyond if you were only out to avenge friends, with or without the Phantasmoon Games. Someone like you would toss laws and decorum aside and do so. Tell me, Mr. Ashvale.
Consider it a mystery. If I make it to the end, you'll know.
Well then, I'd be honored.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget what your bones should feel like. Ugh. It's time to break free. Full Wish hasn't shown up yet. Let's talk with the members.
I got called into another chat with the boss. Everyone is smiling at me. These days, I go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare. When Emma left me, you must have left the kids to me for my own. When I look back, I realize
Right? All thanks to Miss Yesterday, during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through. I squinted and watched the doctors pull all. I used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But after the society's treatment...
Isn't that amazing?
Hey, did you two hear about...
You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a visit. I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Wait, they extorted you?
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of...
So your debt's wiped clean.
มันบ้ากันไปแล้วเลย
Oh, we meet again. Hey.
Good. Since I joined the in the past, I struggled with mobility. A lot of imagining think factory-made types like me don't. If every sentient being has a home, but here in the society, no one cares what I.
Congrats. You found.
Aha said the same.
Aha talks to you.
Of course. You mean you can't hear them? Guess you're not.
Don't worry. Once you join the society,
พวกนี้มันบ้าไปแล้ว
Looks like it's about time. The star of the show doesn't show up.
everyone, please make some.
By the Master of Elation, may they bless. Thank you for your smiles. They're like lamps. But before we celebrate the elation, let me share a memory, trenched in tears, as you all know. 15 years ago, during the that day, I lost my parents. After that, all that remained of my world are just hearing the words. I even once thought back then, I was just an empty shell, breathing. She didn't offer empty words of Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there, she smiled at me. A warm. At the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls, and yet, what truly moved me, they taught me something precious. The smiles passed from one another. Through each time, we share a true smile. That's why the Research Society of Happy Smiles was. Everyone, I have questions for you. When was the last Minato? Do you ever feel like your days are looping endless? Miss Bellwoods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected again. And Taija did the cold exclusion at school and being
Yes.
When we were born, no one had to teach us how to smile. But who would have thought, once, our world was blessed by... Until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently tore us away from that sanctuary. They brought us their so-called... They flooded us with dazzling material desires. Blind wish power has turned into fuel. Credits jingle where heartfelt elation, the truest light of life. It's...
You said it. I work myself to death for scraps. And my boss doesn't and those useless loudmouths online. They do nothing.
The IPC is nothing but a nest of vampires.
Miss Foolish! Look around you. This land was once blessed by the master of elation. Do you remember the moment I found happiness even through their pain? They gave me... So listen well. Only by opening your heart and join the Research Society of Happy Smiles. Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world while others pray to the eons for their own desires. We, the...
To fulfill Aha's wish?
Yes. To still every cry of sorrow. To wipe away every bitter tear. We will build...
The speech is over. What's your take, Detective?
She's so far gone, it's hard to make sense of it.
Then let's not overthink it. Let's talk to her directly. Miss Fullwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish...
So you were expecting us.
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate. They may not have been saints, but I still pray for them.
Oh. Though, rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them. Regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For
Oh, wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent. When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victim. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can... 15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has long... The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask. And the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted...
Please pay no attention to baseless rumors.
Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. Otherwise, why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly. Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you? The Herald of Death has returned! He's here, in Dufrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate! He's back to relive the carnage.
Oh, the Herald of Death? Didn't the officials declare him executed?
He's immortal? A demon? He's back for revenge! He'll take revenge on everyone.
Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them?
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Back from the dead? Lies!
The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their
You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed and let him get away!
Everyone, there's no need to panic. Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's once the herald of death, fed on our look at the smiles on the faces of those around you. The Research Society of Happy etch this into your hearts. The happy do.
What's going on?
Yes, as long as we're happy enough, there's nothing to fear. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will save this world. Let happiness
Silence!
อุ๊ยโคตรจัด
My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration, whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games. The Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them, or perhaps, after all this, you too have felt that yearning within your heart.
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet.
Ôi,
Miss Wish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this.
May the Master of Elation watch over all and bless you.
Let go of your obsession. Let go. You're the one who should be dead. Come, join your brothers. Let the gears grind.
Sorry.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Full Wish is a much slyer. The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up...
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she could... The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar...
You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. Still, this whole run has been smoothed to an unbelievable degree.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish. But...
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can...
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
Your monkey is quite the...
Anyway, come on. Let's go get in.
ขอลายเซ็นจริงเปล่า
Don't
อะไรวะ
You lost him?
not to eat. Hey, why are you? Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Mr. Ashvale. Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city. Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. She's been nothing but a kind...
You heard about what happened with Sinwish.
Then... was...
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polwave and Kostai? 15 years and he's back?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the survivors of the...
Yes. That monster... But...
What's... Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat...
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically be...
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions.
It doesn't matter. If you have a few 15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, it was the society.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid.
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors...
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a mecha...
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba.
Well done, Magnus.
You're...
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss...
Would you look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating...
You have 5 minutes for question.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be... Let's get this over with then. And if you want to join them...
รับแล้ว
Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, that's your problem.
This don't hurt at all! Mr. Ashvale, stop!
People always observe the heavens with my divinations. Best of luck. An explosive start.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ashvale. I have to stop you.
Oh, shut up!
เล่นทีมความทรงจำจบเร็วกว่านี้ป่ะ
There's something serious.
Enough!
What's the matter, defender of the city? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart. I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express. And I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death, but here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure is... You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you saying that all society members under... That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along there... Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes. Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground. Hey, lackey!
Pain should not exist.
Smile.
What the heck?
This is... with a prick in the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small people who have had the surgery say that it soothes... even your body becomes stronger. And your mind...
So...
I'm not ready, but the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become... They say it's the necessary step to becoming a Mr. Ashvale.
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor, remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and go now.
So, did you...
These people have all been... heck. Who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and... Say, is this the kind of treatment that the medical...
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Which means Full Wish has far more dirty law. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down and increasingly...
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intention. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation. After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree? It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me...
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Full Wish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd...
You mean... Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fete.
And you are staring right at him.
Ôi, เกือบลืมไอ้เหี้ยเกือบลืมสองคนนี้
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here, that means...
Blade.
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are.
We haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're...
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
General Yao Guang of the Yutue has come to this world and is looking. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic... The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu. The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned plant. The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to...
So, what's your plan? Kill me again.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
Thank you.
I'll pass.
While General Yao Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even... I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make... Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny slayed?
He stated this trip would be connected to death.
Should I
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up. However, The General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, there's another power here beckoning.
Is there another form of abundance in the world?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus?
Something far more dangerous.
Do they have some?
Unclear.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past. That's as far as I'll go.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silverwolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to
There are things only he can get done.
Ui, เขาอยู่ด้วยกันแหละ
Hey, you two. Why the long faces? On land, come on, smile.
Thank you, but I'll pass. Another one? How many people have been talking to...
Well, 6, exactly. Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this research society...
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles...
I think I'm starting to get a better picture.
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about a few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at SparksyCon. Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter. Oh, without those gangsters.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter. From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connect, each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter. Looping.
Mind control?
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the harmony?
My apologies. I dare not make...
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating this... Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison beneath these calm waters. The undercurrent...
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own.
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore, but I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this...
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise...
Blurry QR code?
Why would the author of Fluffy Across... Really? A pen name often says someone who can draw something that cute. I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine, but after that Memory Bubble movie, a Holy Grail stain. Now the latest chapter, the Sacred Flames return. Amphorius is this cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan. Royalties? You're being way too practical. It's a comic where we're the protagonists. Someone's giving us free publicity. According to the address the Perlux employee gave us.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really...
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right. The Bobo Weekly Newspaper? Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually... come on, let's go... In the research... The Fluffy goes puff, puff, puff. Pom-poms for extra fluffy stuff.
คงไม่มีบทพูดเพิ่มใช่ไหม
Whoa!
อ๋อ นี่คือประธานเหรอโอ้โห
Please come in.
ต้องมีเกิดแล้วป่ะคนเนี้ย
Your next line is. Why are you here?
ไม่พูดแล้ว
Miss Nihilux?
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor.
A million? President Nihilux has already been behind on my...
A boss who doesn't pay wages has no right to sit here!
Idiots. Without me, you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense pain. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph?
I'm sorry! I was wrong! I shouldn't have talked
Beep boop! Even if you've got dirt on us, making us work for...
We've had enough! We've overthrown the boss! We've got a new...
Welcome, traveler. Furbo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hide, you came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR. Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth. The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nile. You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can...
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Prolux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait... This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it. At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at Star Rail Fest for a live signing and...
So, you already...
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success. Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
If that's the case...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline. Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around... That's not a signing event, but a public execution.
Yeah, that does sound pretty horrifying.
So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without... why are we talking? Today, on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand 1.6 billion credits.
How did you work that out?
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should...
Due to, unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is real. I'll show up at Star Rail Fest.
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue. Time to attend Miss Nilux's class. Please follow me.
ชอบคนนี้อย่างเลยถ้ามาแล้วเปิดแน่แต่ตัวหน้าที่จะเปิดเพราะว่าสกิลมันสวยไปเห็นลีกมา
Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the app?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, My previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ray. If you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one.
Sorry.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon. At that moment, a terrifying monster is causing a
Miss Colt, why is she the protagonist?
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
I don't know anything about my...
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, she's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors with material this crazy not making it the main character.
Stick to being the baseball raccoon, okay? I don't need special...
March. The Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers...
That sounds so passionate.
And so, the unruly baseball raccoon, the quiet woof woof dawn... Actually, I have a question too. Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world...
seriously? Even I...
Designing the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, here, the protagonist meets 3 big animals with distinct... Beside them is the elegant nav...
I know! That's Hime Cat! Her original inspiration is Hime...
And the big brown dog on the other side, see?
Mr. Yang!
Just Mr. Yang.
Your taste in naming is indeed...
Anyway, the 6 fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced. A tiny bit. In the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasmoon. Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build. Readers today are hard to please. And authors have to come up with ever more shocking and... Looks like you're all familiar with the characters from the Fluffy. Now, let me talk... So, what do you see on these?
It's her turned into a...
Yes, this is the character, but even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories. A comic artist's job is... The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliant. And the abstract side of a character will only be... So, how do you think the readers across the universe... That must be Oswaldo. Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention, and your demeanor. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation. In turn, the reader's perceptions and if she can't come up with new ideas or grow stronger. Unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy across... Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, hundreds of amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud. Now, to get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, although the Fluffy specials are selling like crazy, ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out and enforced. But if someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a... Whoa! Does blurry QR code have... Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffies. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasmoon Games press release. We'll do a 50-50 split. What about a 30-70 split? Deal.
ไอ้เหี้ย
70 for me, 30 for you.
Wow, you change your face back.
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted, looks like my creative block won't last much longer. Star Rail Fest, a grand event. Heroes and devils. My hero.
A supplicant is the master of wish power, but love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but... Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to her.
Good. I'm so glad. For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantasmoon Games, hoping to... Some came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end. That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantasmoon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha. But the family's curse was not broken. In his notes he wrote, "Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse."
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed?
I know you're keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago. As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're still. As a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal. But as a father, I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero.
The road ahead is shrouded by uncertainty, and that's why someone must take the first step to trailblaze a path.
I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly. Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell? They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched. One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced them.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit. And from there, she saw the world beyond. From that tower of infinity, descended the world painter, to walk, to go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the meaning of Murata.
But beyond the family name, my interpretation of our ancestors' name, Himiko, whatever choice you make, if this is truly what you want, then go. Use those steps blazed upon.
Thank you, Dad. By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away.
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse. Himeko.
At least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
I see. Himeko. Safe travels on the trails ahead.
อุ๊ยเขาปรับความเข้าใจกันแล้วแหละเพราะลูกคู่นี่แหมเดี๋ยวกูไม่อยากโดนนี้เลยเฮียตามได้ไหมเช็คกันแล้วกันว่าเป็นข่าวอะไร
Hello everyone! Welcome to Foolish TV's special news segment.
Hi everyone, I'm your the Star Rail Fest exhibition.
Thanks to modern images.
Starting today, the Looky exhibition areas opening on day one include the
For this event, Perlux cordially invites.
That is certainly something to look for.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Perlux House excels at creating dreams for both children and...
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the fantasy.
For Pearl, this Ionic game is...
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker.
It's not rationality that concerns me. Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well become a target for...
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations. That old guy? No way!
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility that the Herald of Death might attack the venue.
It's about time. You should get going. Someone's got to stay behind on the express to keep the conductor company and be ready for any... You guys have fun out there, but stay safe. Contact...
They're both out on a mission with General Yao Guang. Don Hung is tracking Blade's whereabouts, while Sunday is working with...
Looks like the heavy burden of documenting our travels falls on yours truly once again. Star Rail Fest?
Leisure comes easy. Pity that I struggle to keep my sights on the present.
Passengers heading to Star Rail Fest, please prepare to... Oh, the trains have been placing bets on who will get to escort the Nameless to Star Rail. Oh, I could already feel everyone's enthusiasm turning into waves of wish power. Ding, ding, dong, dong. This special train is bound for the Star Rail.
Look out, Cloudline.
Thank you for riding with us today. May the laughter watch over you.
Hurry up! Hurry up! We'll miss out if we're late.
Are those hired cosplayers over there?
Chat, I've made it in safely. For those who couldn't get tickets, you can next to me as my partner. Wait,
What the hell?
Tis I, cold. Such trifles matter not. What doth matter most is security.
The signing event hasn't even started yet. Besides...
What's our motto?
ไม่ได้เหี้ยอะไรนะ
Stars we soar! Absolute Express! We Absolute Express! We love you! We love you!
พวกเขาลืมซันเดย์ไป
This isn't Amphorius, you know. Watch what you say. The families want to take a photo together here.
No, thanks. I'd take tense negotiate.
Who would have thought there'd be social if Don Hung and Mr. Yang were here? I can't even... What a sight. Exactly. So many fans out there. Even more than the crowd. Oh, hold on. That's not good. We need to be on high alert. Who knows if that So, I'm gonna brave the... You talk too much.
Don't wander off too far, though. We still have a...
Got it. We'll just... Three, two, one.
Hi, Trailblazer. Mind doing a short? Our audience is absolutely dying to hear about the new...
No problem. But let's keep the interview brief. Since the...
First question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the...
วัฒนธรรมสมัย
Plain
ใหม่
Arcadia has left quite an impression on me. Everyone's chasing the latest trends.
Interesting! Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon games, it's been extremely rare to have...
I'm just a passerby, but if I can, I hope to show...
That's an impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss...
Sparksy gets her kicks through chaos and madness. As for the other native supplicants, as long as they don't make the games dangerous.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out
The IPC's interests? Nah. Even though Star Rail Fest has exceeded my expectations, at the end of the day, this is a festival for everyone.
Thank you for your valuable time. We won't keep you from your...
What a pretentious answer.
I can't tell you who sits next to me.
So how...
Hey, little raccoon. Over here? I'm right. Nice to see you again, little raccoon. Here you are, the original inspiration for the Fluffy's main character, fresh as a daisy, yet... Well, none of my readers have seen my real face yet. But then it's honestly heartbreaking that the organizers only gave me this dinky little... I know. Hey, wanna have the number 000000? Ever heard of wishful thinking? Besides, what's wrong with selling a ton of... Hold up. Light sticks. The organizers gave me... They really know how to push someone around. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. But you're right. This is Star... Anyway, it's about time to head to the booth and meet up with the staff.
Wow, with that outfit, you must be cosplaying as March Bunny. Since we're all fans here, let's skip the sales pitch. But I gotta say this up front.
I agree. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe.
Sharp eye! You're deaf! We collaborated closely with artists from different...
I can pretty much get...
I may not be that talented or have the artistic skills of a master, but I've written some art...
If any of you happen to be super hackers, Space War looking for a sense of truth in fictional...
It pleases you.
Our destiny line on June 1st, year 40,000 of the Trailblaze, and 3 minutes later,
กวนตีน
I'm sorry, Kafka. You can survive without me. But if I leave, Mr. Yang...
Well, what about Silverwolf? Are you planning to...
The folks here seriously don't hold back.
Buy one item, get a free novel! It's a venue! When the fluffy figurines hit the shelves the other day, this mysterious... Not long after he left, a girl with bunny ears came to buy figure... Then, she discovered that in every collection she wanted, there was one Hema cat...
Oh, that's horrifying! I can't let this happen to me! You know that feeling when you see some weird little gadgets, and you just can't help but your whole room is full of stuff, so you have to... Aww, this is not good. My wallet is go look around without me for a while.
Wait.
Venetia. What is she doing here?
target confirmed. Brains ready? Toast on face. Initiate rolling out.
บินเลย
Did that guy just pass out?
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to recreate that. I'm really sorry. Why am I here?
Well,
That's got to be the lamest.
how could such a classic trope fall out of fashion so quick? Hey, I helped you out during the Phantasmoon Games, didn't I? I watched your whole fight at Graphiac. I'm more than happy to befriend those who are destined to be part of these games. Of course not. That mask has already been imprinted with the shape of your soul. An old friend of mine once taught me how to draw. And as it turns,
If you call those bad doodles you made when drawing,
I'd always wondered if something I imaginated could actually fool the Phantasmoon's eye. See? This temporary ticket I gave you shows great promise. Speaking of which, shouldn't you... The scalpers are completely out of control. I couldn't snag a single ticket to the exhibit.
she did help us out before, but as a dignified nameless. After all she's done for us, you're gonna be stingy about a tiny favor?
Huh? Didn't expect you to be so principled. Little raccoon, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along that afternoon. As I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition.
All right, I'll do it. Stop nagging.
Just as I thought. No one?
Let's go. We've wasted enough time.
What should I get next? A baseball raccoon? March Bunny? Or Woof Woof Don plushie? Or maybe I should get an autograph from Blurry. I tried. Wait, that girl behind you. I feel like you're throwing shade at me. Whatever. Wait a sec. Isn't this March Bunny? I'm a fox. A fox. Let me introduce myself. I'm Evanessia. Just a normal fan of the Fluffy. March Bunny. I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibit. Oh, you poor thing.
March, don't let yourself be fooled by such a seasoned...
Such an adorable little fox girl could never have any bad intentions. It's not like she's... Don't worry, Nessia. Just leave... That's great. Thank you. Himeko just messaged me. I'm dressed up as March.
Wow, if it isn't Trailblazer and March 7th.
Have you considered the possibility that they might be the real deal?
Hello there, we meet again. HQ arranged for me to wait here and...
She's...
สัตว์ดิ
Hi, I'm Evanessia. Then she's just kidding.
Since you're friends with our guests here, I guess it's all...
Ladies and gentlemen, the guests from the Astral Express are about to make their entrance. Get ready to make some noise!
เฮ้ย โอ้ยสปาร์ซี่
Hello, dear visitors and spectators! Before we officially kick off the Star Rail Fest exhibition, I'd like to thank our host, Pearl Lux Entertainment, as well as extend our
gratitude to Blue Industries. Turbogen Heavy. The exhibition area is now open. Will transport you straight into the Astral Express's incredible journey across the sea
อ๋อ
of
เป็นโรบอก
stars.
ก็ว่าอยู่
And
ทำไม
right
คุ้น
now, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me hear you call out the name of our hero from the ice.
When I grow up, I want to be the Supreme Guardian. In my next life, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a magical girl to protect.
Wait, this isn't right. What? What's wrong with having the most popular streamer girl host? Whoa, wait. Aren't you? That's right. So I'll have to go into hiding right after this job. Come to think of it, maybe I should lie low using my sparkle identity. After all, what does... Oh, right. Nameless. Won't you take pity on me?
In your dreams.
Yahoo! Since we have two nameless from the Astral Express. Here's your question. In the final chapter of the Fluffy's Bellabog arc, the Supreme Guardians bond.
Oh, the Guardian wand that could transform her into an ice giant.
Ding ding! That's well. Looks like this young lady here is quite the devoted reader of the Fluffy. Oh, right. I almost forgot she was the one who...
And what's the deal with this ice giant? Sure, Cocolia can transform.
What? Lady Cocolia fought the engine of creation in her human form? That... Next question. Before Cocolia was frozen in ice, what did she... Oops! Wrong!
The flaming lance. In the end, the little raccoon used that lance to channel everyone's light to Cocolia.
Ding ding! That's correct! Every time I turn to that page, I get out.
ทำไมฉันไม่กล้าสิ
Actually, I inherited this flaming lance from the previous Supreme Guardians.
What are you talking about? In Bellabog's final battle? Wasn't it like this? Despite her grievous wounds, the Supreme Guardian transformed herself into a frost giant.
So the Fluffy storyline follows the official Bella...
Wait, is that not how things went? Could you at least spill a little? I get it. If the official version of events is that Cocolia and the Nameless defeated, then that means, in reverse, I see. If the truth about this were to be revealed to the people of Bellabog...
Nessia, please keep...
Of course, my lips are... But I have to say, I'm surprised that even the heroes of the Astral...
They say lies don't last forever. And while Bellabog's future may be built on a lie, because those people are...
Thank you for telling me. The Phantasmoon games make supplicants wear masks. But if you ask me...
Big hero! The event's not over yet. Come join me on the stage and deliver...
Me?
Me?
Madam Cocolia is in crisis! Hang in there, madam. Fear not, everyone. Today, we are honored to welcome to Star Rail Fest. Let me hear you say the name of the Will of Trailblazer. Come on, warrior from beyond the sky. Ignite your flaming lance. Charge up Madam Cocolia with your power.
The host is calling for you. Time to take this...
วันนี้ฉันได้อ่านบทตายนะ
Reenacting a legendary scene right here. Oh, good.
Of course, it's Flaming Lance forward.
Flaming Lance forward!
Flaming lance forward!
พวกมึงล้อเลียนกู
The spirit tip has been ignited. Kids and grown-ups alike. Rage.
You got this, man!
Seeing everyone so fired up. You got this, man. Don't give up, man. What's What's wrong, Nessia?
I'm getting all emotional. This scene to the Speeding Express. I know the story is fiction, but I really want to be part of it. But leaving home?
Thanks for the love. And hey, traveling with the...
A friend once told me, the stars we see may not be their original form. Our story, being able to connect with friends like you through stories.
Well said.
All right, let's get...
แปลกล้อเลียนกู
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Together we'll trailblaze into the future. Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Are you?
I have to say, Perlux... Oh, I wonder what attractions await us in the Sien...
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Together we'll trailblaze into the future. Stop. See it.
The audience is brilliant.
Welcome aboard, passengers. The Fluffy Shuttle Express is about to depart. Next stop, Sien Show La Fu Exhibition Area.
เฮ้ยชอบทางนี้จังเลยกระตุกอะไร10 ตันฉันได้นะทำไมเฮ้ยกอง ขอรู้เซียนโจหน่อยสิ
The frigid waters of ski.
Why is there so much? I bet this is some cutting-edge immersive.
Based on what we saw in the Bellabog area, I got it! It must be Woof Woof Dawn teaming up with Jin Yuan Yuan to battle...
I'm so jealous that you guys still get to experience the joy of seeing the Fluffy for the first time. Well, it's when people talk about the Astral Express's most memorable moment in the Xianzhou War, it can only be... When people say squadron, they mean a bunch of superheroes. Did I get too excited?
Not at all. I'm guessing this... Did a memo snatcher steal my memories? When we fought Fantilia... Oh, I can't take it anymore. I'm bursting with...
The Express family living the best life.
เดี๋ยวหมอถ้าวันเราจะได้เห็นมันชื่ออะไรนะ
Why do all the reporters from Boba Weekly look so shifty?
ไปลู่ไม่ใช่ไปเหิงผมว่าคงจะได้เห็นไปเหิงนี่นั่นมันเหี้ยอะไรอะ
Holy moly, they nailed the Scale Gorge waterscape.
Little raccoon.
Nessia means that thing. With a flick of the hand...
Wolf of Dawn, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along.
Who on earth did this kid...
From March Bunny in the comic.
What? This is...
Never mind. I'll go ask someone about it.
Hey, host, this immersive...
It's been almost 20 minutes. That's right.
The script for this exhibition stage play was written on... Oh, it's you! Trail, please! Save this exhibition area like you saved...
All right.
แม่งเอ้ยไม่ใช่หน้าที่กูได้ทำกูเป็นช่างไว้แล้วเลยเหี้ย
I come to sightsee, I do hard labor. Fix these pipes. All for the audience. เอ้าเอาไหมฮึบฮึบฮึบฮึบยิงเหรอต้องยิงใช่ไหมโอเคโอ้ย Finally done. I've never missed Dawn Hung as much as I do now.
Welcome, dear visitors and spectators!
It's the Xianzhou Luofu!
Oh, that's right! The Xianzhou Luofu! And now, it's thanks to the support of Full Wish TV. And now, Trailblazer, please...
Ha! We meet again!
อย่างนั้นก็เปลี่ยนชุดหน่อยไหม
I don't think that's necessary.
Aren't we supposed to be the heroes of the Xianzhou? Why did the Xianzhou's heroes...
Same as us. Shouldn't the heroes of this world be able to protect...
Hey! What nonsense are you all back?
No, quite the opposite. Star Rail as supplicant stepping into the Phantom Moon game.
What? This is...
I feel like they're way too hyped up. Even characters in action
Yeah. In comics, a challenge like this is always a cover for some...
March, you need to have faith in her abilities. Rather than rushing into battle...
I thought the outcome of our clash at Perlux Tower was...
Boss, do we really...
Gray, we've been putting on a show. We'll tear the legend of this outsider to shreds.
I accept your challenge.
This is exactly the... The Phantom Moon Games are a ceremony to find those closest to elation. We'll show everyone the heroism.
เฮ้ยไอ้เหี้ยมึงเอาจนตายเลยเฮ้ย
Feeling spiffy?
เอาดิแรงขนาดไหนวะ
The answer.
ไปเลย
You don't stand a chance against me.
People always say that.
Observe the heavens with my divinations.
That only.
Don't thank me. Have you calmed down now?
Once a supplicant's challenge begins, it won't stop. Don't get it wrong. This is just a prelude to the real showdown.
Just what exactly are they planning to...
Is this the supplicant lurking beneath the...
But which of the 4 Daybreak Warriors is the supplicant? Forget it. We should go check out what's happening.
ต่อไปเป็นอะไรอ่ะเป็นอะไรคนนี้ปะ
If you've lost your belongings, please let the service center know.
เปิดสิเฮีย
Interrupting a show for no reason. But
So, don't tell me this whole Xianzhou story is funny. Can't say I'm surprised.
I wouldn't dare take credit for what I didn't do, since it was in fact General Jing Yuan and Don.
As for the High Cloud Quintet, it's been over 7. I know it may sound wild, but Xianzhou folks generally live really long lives.
Yeah, immortality. Some see it as a...
I almost forgot we're not in the Xianzhou anymore.
Yeah, that's not an issue. But the Xianzhou's attitude towards the abundance isn't totally baseless. We've just imagine if we hadn't won that battle against...
Actually, I think the abundance and elation make, after all, only with infinite life, in my opinion. Those who are alive have the right to choose death. After all, there's always something...
Wow. Getting all philosophical on me now. When this kid gets serious like that.
Since we're talking about waking up, shouldn't we head...
You want to keep exploring? We need to be a bit...
Oh, come on, March. Don't be such a worrywart. Did not... Such reassuring words. Little raccoon.
All right.
Here we come. Exhibition area.
Ow.
Himeko, you're here.
Are you two all right? Welt told me to watch the live stream, and I saw the Daybreak Squadron challenging her. You did well. I bet their intention was to stir up their... If you had hurt them recklessly, it might have pushed many supporters straight in... Oh, and...
Oh, nice to see you again. Express Navi...
Pardon my poor memory.
Of course.
This is Evanesia. I think she's a student from Graphia Academy. Huh?
So that girl you saw in the Phantasmoon Court...
Well, wait a second. She made you a mech. Who exactly is... who exactly...
Me? I'm no different from you. Just a spectator of... I had so much fun tagging along with you two. Who would have thought? I think it's time to say goodbye for now.
Are you leaving, Miss Evanes?
Now that my identity has been exposed, Cinderella's magic is about to wear off. And since this little adventure started on a whim, might as well end it on one too.
สักครู่นะครับ
Little raccoon, you can feel it. It might spark something beautiful. Or plant the seeds of... Well then, before I go, let me break this awkward moment with a riddle. I know you're never serious about anything because flowers are always...
You left your own special effect.
She's...
Unexpected people and unexpected things always make an appearance, and as someone who can create masks and allow others to become... I just don't know what to make of everything happening. Sorry. All right. Time for us to head...
Where to?
Let's continue forward to the next stop. I have a feeling that the Daybreak Squadron's challenge isn't over yet.
Darn it. This whole day...
Here's some good news. At least we aren't completely without it.
Welcome aboard, passengers. The Fluffy Shuttle Express is about to depart. Next stop, Penacony Exhibition Area.
เฮ้ยเฮียเฮ้ยโหลบ
The Astral Express? Just another IPC lapdog.
For Point Arcadia! Let's go, Daybreak Squadron!
Why?
We're approaching the Petaconi exhibition area. Please remain seated and hold on tight.
Would I get... Yup, and you get blasted...
That's what I...
It's hard to believe they recreated
โอ้โห
the scene
ชน
where the
ชนสเดย์อีกรอบเลย
Previous exhibitions were so hilarious. That's just mean. So where's the person?
Huh?
Yoo-hoo! How you...
I'm not giving the mask back to you.
I heard about your big fight with the superheroes. And since I actually respect you, you might think you scored a massive win in the... Anyway, the news is on...
ข่าวอีกแล้ว
Just moments of the Astral Express supplicant Trailblazer.
Oh my! This is terrifying! Was that victory still not enough?
How chilling.
You don't stand a chance.
Is this what she calls... Was it...
Foolish TV will continue.
It's up. Some say you're a violent maniac. Others think you're behind... Oopsie. Harry. How could I? As a famous streamer. Poor... And then there was some nameless from the Astral Express. Of course, someone's definitely pulling strings behind the scenes and stirring up drama. All right. Didn't you all... Yoo-hoo! You... Here. Let me send you... I won't go any further. But since you managed to defeat Miss Sparkles... No. Good luck. See you...
Hi! Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you.
Keep it...
First question. Seeing is plain Arcadia.
Plain Arcadia.
Interesting! Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon...
Show everyone the strength of the
That's an
โอ้พี่
impressive answer.
The other native supplicants, way too dangerous.
Speaking of local supplicants...
At the end of the day, this is a festival for the IP...
Wait, what? This is...
Over these 15 years, the nature of come to think of it, it's only natural. After all, the truth...
Indeed. The audience is all fired up, waiting to see. But you know what? I bet what they really want to see... Oh, well...
This storm online is several times more.
Miss Kuchiba, you've seen all this fake news.
Pearl assigned us to investigate the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. But
And then there's the one pull.
Full Wish?
Oh, you know that.
She was my junior at school. 15 years ago.
The good news is your junior is living better than anyone else. She owns TV state. Oh, as for the bad news, she's probably plotting something for the Phantasmoon game.
Madame Pearl sent Mr. Ashvale to ensure everyone's safety.
Long story short, feel free to use me as muscle.
So, are we still heading to the...
We should keep moving forward. If my guess is right.
Forget about any fantasies of fairness and harmony. Once this battle turns bloody, fear will seep through the screen and become some... See, that's the problem with modern society.
เดี๋ยวก่อนไปคุยก่อน
Daybreak Squadron.
They might not be the real enemy. If possible, I'd rather persuade them to back down. A Phantasmoon game like that would only descend into madness.
Oh, I know about this exhibition area. Thanks to the comic, Miss Mo.
Wouldn't have pegged.
I flipped through it on my way to pay respects to Costide. A group of furry animals took over the Soul Glad, using Soul Glad as fuel for the Express.
Time to get to work, Detective. To move forward, we'll need to fuel up the Shuttle Express first.
Come on, let's fuel up the express.
Ôi. Tần đế đồn trúng. Sunday บอกกูตลกมาก
Look! The Express people are here!
Quick, stay back! Astral Express! We've been waiting. The Astral Express. Just as I thought you weren't going to show. And it's an old friend. Been a while, old man.
Don't be so... People who have lived in Duffbrook share a special connection. Since you're treating me as an old friend, I don't want to act like some... I'll only tell you this. What you're doing right now has already crossed a dangerous line. Whatever orders Full Wish gave you, there's still time to turn back if you stop now. Wilhelm, Tiana, Lucius, and you, Magnus. After my heartfelt warning, do you still insist?
They're my partners.
Listen up, old man. Supplicant's challenges during the fantasy...
Like the Herald.
Oh, we're not the Herald of Death. And we're definitely not. We will prove to the people that we are true heroes. The Astral Express. These visitors from beyond the sky claim they saved the cosmos from a... This so-called saving the cosmos might just be another scheme of the IPC. Just like us back then. Putting on a show on TV, desperately trying to tell those children, tell my past self, that when the Herald of Death comes, there will be heroes.
Captain.
But where were the nameless of the Astral Express? When we children needed... Gray, don't be fooled by these... The Astral Express doesn't care about our happiness at all. They come and go like all tourists. No, they're even more heartless than tourists. They replaced our fantasies of heroes with their own image, all to satisfy... Tell me, have you ever, even for a moment, felt what it's...
It's not the Astral Express you hate. You're just hating yourself. That powerless child who couldn't protect everyone. But I want to tell you, being powerless was never...
Quit yapping! Tear them to shreds! Beat them to a pulp! I want a bloodbath! Daybreak Squadron! Beat these alien punks to the ground!
Shut up! All of you, shut up! As a kid, it wasn't my fault that I was powerless. But we, the orphans of the blood-stained games, won't remain that way forever. We've undergone the happiness surgery transformation. We've Strange. Even though our suffering was erased.
Brother, that's only because... this pain has been here all along. It's time to overcome it. It's
ไอ้ข้างหลัง
time
นั่น
to
คือ
use
ซิป
the
ใช่ไหม
power of
ตลก
happiness
เลยวะ
to defeat it one.
Well said. Then let's finish what needs to be done. Let's reclaim from these outsiders the image of heroes that the people...
What about you, Magnus?
Sorry, Mr. Ashvale, but a hero never betrays his companions. We are the Daybreak Squadron, 4 warriors of one heart, united to protect the world. I won't let down my companions.
We are the true heroes. Look at the statue of the conductor. It's just an empty but we can. Let me prove it to you.
Stop them! Don't let them drag the Astral Express's name through the mud!
I shall provide the wish power to awaken it.
I shall become its skeleton and allow it to stand!
I shall turn into the fuel that drives it forward!
I shall become the core that makes the engine sing the song of eternal joy!
Happy! So happy!
Happiness! The Express is about to warp happily! Cleanup initiated! Eliminate! Everyone will be happy!
โอ้ยโคตรเท่ แม่งอย่าพูดอะไรไม่ดีด้วยหน้าปอมๆนะ
Really moving! This is the power bestowed upon us by Aha!
I will stop you at all costs. I won't let you trash the conductor's image like this!
That omen. Don't thank me.
Thank you for your help.
โอ้ยมันแรงยังไงเหี้ยแรงจังอะ
People always observe the heavens with my divinations.
Beckoning us! We don't have to be afraid anymore! The Astral Express is nothing but the IPC's lapdog! No worries. We've already dealt with one another. Won't mind handling a few more.
What did you say?
That one.
divination says this.
Game start. Leave alive. Reviewers, part of the world.
We promise to protect the Arcadia. Filth, pain, so much. Eliminate pain. Everyone, smile.
People always say that the observe the heavens with my divinations. That's the plus. An explosive start.
Surely that did the trick this time.
Reboot. Self-repair. Must bring happiness. With everyone, we'll be happy.
I offer my blood to consume this vendetta. I offer my heart to shoot down this injustice. I, lead Hunter La Mancha, call upon you in the name of the Star Hunt Oath. O Skybound, gaze upon this broken-legged wolf and steer my hunt toward victory!
เที่ย
So happy. Now arriving at Terminal Station, land of sneering gods. Welcome back into the gods' embrace.
Shh. Quiet now. It's time for bed.
เที่ยโคตรเท่อะ
Are we still alive? Oh, hey, don't say things like that.
I remember the out-of-control express taking us down and through an abandoned tunnel. Theoretically speaking.
But what's with all these ruined buildings? And that weird space in the distance? Is this really an underground station?
Perhaps we're no longer in reality. We may have landed somewhere within the world in...
Then...
We need to find everyone and get out.
Where's Mr. Ashvale and the others?
We've been reborn. You're right, Red. We're heroes.
If you are justice, then forget
Everyone, please! This has to...
Just smile. Embrace.
I beg you. It's not too late. We can still go back to the Department of Aberration Defense with Miss Kut.
It's no use. They are just creatures.
All shall be blessed with happiness, and let our laughter infect all.
My senior, Mr. Ashvale. I'm...
Move aside, Magna.
Please, just give me another minute. You know they're good peeps.
It's best if you just move
A true hero. Never.
If I tried to kill them now, will you stop me? Or will you turn? Tribute of the Sinwish Syndicate. A gang that once ruled the streets of Dub Pullwave. And Koss died. They were far from saints. Any good deeds they did in their lifetimes were just like a few...
That's why we brought the...
Yes, they may have had sins to atone for, but that doesn't justify you murdering them.
Thank you for your aid. I and the Blaze Weaver War...
Play? We're not play, Mr. Detective. Do you know about the Galaxy Rangers? I heard they are a group of righteous.
Ah! Mr. Asheville! Could you.
Remember what happened today, Magnus. You may seek revenge.
ขอพวกนี้ก่อน
And so concludes the new Herald of Death case. But without evidence or testimony, no one but Asheville will ever know. But I choose to believe him. His shadow, I don't know how he came upon such power, but it...
Glad to see that you're all made of tough stuff. I was just fretting.
La Mancha, leader of the Galaxy Rangers.
Then you're well informed, Nameless. I'd expected the name to be long. But you mean the esteemed Silver Gun Shura, dazzling ninja hero? Of course not. I retired a long time ago. Out of the Rangers I know who are still alive. Just so we're clear, I want you all to forget the name you just heard. Right here and now, in this, instead of obsessing over my identity, or pitying the 3 dead criminals, I advise you to work on a way out of it.
The train broadcast called this place the land of...
Are we going to be...
Mr. Asheville, despite being at such a bizarre location, do you truly know...
I'm afraid that's... Besides, well, I'm simply doing what any professional private investigator would do. It's time to show us... Oh, come on. Didn't Pearl give you a chip? We're in good hands.
A tracking device.
Akavilli. Akavilli. Come. This... Yes. At the end.
There's someone calling for me from someplace deeper.
Over here. Keep going forward. Come. Come here. This way. Akavilli. Come. Embrace this wondrous world. Come to my... You want to go further. Deeper. Become one with me. The joy. The positive feedback. Sweeps enough to flicker on your cortex. Listen. It's breathing. Slumbering. Whimpering. And grinning. Gentle. Oh. Gentle. Warm. And gentle. I am you. And you are me. Come. Embrace this primordial joy. Life. In exchange for a boarding pass on the express. Become one with me. Become a part of me. Become mine.
Let's go deeper. I want to go over there.
Come. Just like that. Step forward.
That's far enough, kid. My golden principle while working on cases in this world is to keep my curiosity in check and not get involved with matters beyond the case itself, especially things that already look considerably dangerous. However, the thing that slumbers in the deep here does look awful.
I come to appraise. I come to analyze. I come to render.
โอ้ย
I weave the cosmos into brocade, breathe soul
Ôi.
into painted stones.
เหี้ยโหดขนาดนั้นเลยลูกพี่
Rise as they will. All for the Amber Lord.
โอ้ยเหี้ยเจ๊โคตรโหด
We meet again, fortunately. Her lucky chip helped me look. Please accept my sincerest apologies for not intervening.
Actually, she put one in my pocket too, but I auctioned it online as a souvenir.
Madam Pearl.
The place where you fell is called the Torn Scroll. It is a space that peeled from the scroll painting. During Plain Arcadia, the Department of Aberration Defense originally thought this kind of phenomenon had stabilized. But based on observation, therefore, I had to use the power of the cornerstone to analyze the space, then mend the fissure with. However, I wasn't able to directly observe your situation after you.
We can close the new Herald of Death case. My shadow. They were responsible for the Sinwish Syndicate massacre.
Was Full Wish the master?
I couldn't find any solid proof of it, but it hardly mattered.
Worry not. Based on the intel provided by as a survivor of the tragedy of the blood-stained games, the organization has since been providing an unapproved medical treatment named Happiness Surgery, and the Daybreak Squadron, members of the Smile Society, imitated the Herald from the aforementioned facts. The predicted probability of Full Wish.
If I may, Madam Pearl. Management in Plain Arcadia should be dictated by the chain of evidence.
I understand. I will observe the In any case, we have achieved our goal through Star Rail Fest. Learn. You've all fought and worked hard.
Since Full Wish is exposed now, and we've defeated her supplicant...
I'm afraid it's not that. All three Daybreak warriors were
That can't be. The supplicant should be the only...
Those devoured by my shadow can no longer lie nor deceive. All three of them.
If they were all supplicants, that means it's still...
What's even more terrifying is when the shadow devoured, it was the taste of abundance that I'd want.
What?
That's something. Living in seclusion dulls one's senses.
There is no point in beating yourself up over it. Assessing the risk involved in...
General Yao Guang told us that she foresaw a great calamity upon Plain Arcadia. According to her divinations...
So that's why she asked me for the authority to extradite Blade. Regardless, none of us had an...
Does she want revenge against the long-dead Herald of Death?
It's frivolous to speculate her motives. Unlike Intellitrons, thank you for your surprise intel, Mr. Henceforth. The Department of Aberration Defense will place Full Wish and the members of the Research Society of Happy Smiles on a
Understood. We will also implement pre-disaster measures at the Calamity.
Full Wish is not working alone. For normal people to be able to get. Therefore, as the administrator, I beseech you, this has escalated beyond mere rivalry for the Ionic game.
Please, Madam Pearl. This is my homeworld, and I won't allow the tragedy to repeat itself. Besides, there may be an even...
Indeed, there are old scars and fresh wounds to settle.
You have my eternal gratitude. I won't forget this bond from our shared trials. I shall prepare an action plan, as well as share relevant information with you.
Oh, leaving now. Because it's just another Phantasmoon Games. Maybe that's precisely why Aha designed it this way. Maybe interrogate him for a few days. Get a strong... And once we've picked his brain... It's almost time. I should get...
So it's true. The captain and the rest really did kill all those. This is absurd. Thank you. Mr. Ashvale is right. In the end, I
Terribly sorry, Nameless. It was your exhibition and your... Curious. I wonder how... Oh, don't be like that. You can tell them that I'm Welt. We already look similar enough. We fought side by side in the past, and well, I know a few faces. I heard some of theirs were still looking for me before I went into my... Some people want the head on my shoulders, while others... I'm old. What? Itching to get rid of me already? Well, you're not that. An even greater prey just joined the game. Sure, she could be small fry by. You were before the supplicants go their separate ways. Such confidence. And for some reason, you really remind me of a young man named Tiernan. Well, given your skills, would you be interested in joining the Galaxy Rangers? Good answer. I apologize for my presumptuousness. After all, in that case, I will take back my words. Young Nameless may...
อยากรู้เรื่องของ Galaxy Ranger ว่ะ
Full Wish's partner.
Oh no.
Full Wish's.
Oh no.
อยากรู้เรื่อง Galaxy Ranger ยังเลยชอบแกงนี้มากเลย
I had put them on a temporary watch list, but now we finally know, personally speaking, I cannot fault the citizen after all. For the corporation, the Smile Society is a tool for me. You've been to Penacony. You should know. There, the family's members lull. Humans cannot turn off their innate negative feedback. My assigned theme is analytical art. But the portrayal and sublimation of pain in human works of art, this so-called happiness surgery, does more than just obliterate people's... To me, governing this world is like thus. My duty and theme have become one. Thank you, again, for lending your aid, Nameless. I will...
I hope you all get some
You know,
assessment. You have something to ask me.
Well, lately, I've been on an extremely lucky streak. Be it Full Wish or Magnus, the leads practically gain.
Luck is also an important...
I'm beginning to think you're the one behind it all. You tasked me to investigate the Society and protect the Astral Express, which all led to me unleashing my shadow on those. You had everything planned out since the beginning, hadn't you?
If I answer yes, would it wound your ego?
Perhaps.
Yes. I paved the way for your investigation. Through you, I confirmed my suspicions about the Research Society. Fortunately, there's a ranger who specializes in confronting such abominations.
But you know, the shadow sealed inside, simply removing the nail can cause it to stir and resonate with the fragment and fissure. Had I not kept it under control at that time, the fight would have ended with all of us buried in that bottomless abyss. Is that part of your plans too, Pearl?
Humans fear the worst, but to the Intellitrons, such fears are... Wasn't the mask of elation I gave you enough to pin down the shadow? That gift you found through the guidance of the Express Navigator, that very shadow that devoured the Swarm and Lord Ravager Zulo, that very shadow that devoured Shuhu, the Emanator of Abundance.
You won the bet.
Please, allow me to correct you. My ethical parameters then again, you are the species that brought art into existence as a form. Whether you believe it or not, I will honor our initial agreement, Mr. La Mancha. At the moment of victory, to let a Galaxy Ranger die peacefully in his bed.
In that case, I will... Right. You mentioned several times wanting to replicate the works of Graphia. But I was considering that, despite the lack of artistic quality in your strokes when sealing those fissures today, to the people of this world, your creation is just as important as the works of Graphia. Not a single innocent... Looking back to the ancestral painter of the Cinderth Age, do you truly think she cared about the artistic value of each stroke when she created? Tisk. But what do I know? These aren't just crude observations from an amateur.
We
เปิด
meet
Ashfield ได้ไหม
again, Ashen Detective. It's hard to believe that I came back for you, especially after learning that you wanted to.
I gotta thank nature's gift. The 6.1 billion.
Fortunately, I bypassed you and struck a deal with that intelligent. Do you always turn your customers over to the police? How impressively short.
Speaking of short-sightedness, no one rivals the Stellaron Hunters, aka Destiny.
On the contrary, there are many paths for us, as long as that person.
In other words, he can't see the truth.
Take a guess.
I've heard about what befell Euphorius. The war among the Eon, and point in the world where the elation is the center of attention, there will eventually be more than one Eon interfere.
Keep guessing.
Enough of your games. I'd say it's not too late to
It's still too early to despair, old man.
30 million credits. Pay.
Come on. Give your friend a discount, will ya? Say,
I ain't you.
I meant him.
It's been a while, Yingshi.
It's been too long, Mr. La Mancha.
ถ้าตัดจบอย่างนี้กูโกรธ
I knew it. There must be an explanation for the unusual fate of this world. Though I lost sight of the sparrow, I discovered a mysterious tree. I finally found the heart of the Mr. Sunday, do you sense? There's no reaction from the bird. Hello? Is anyone there? Can I get somebody here?
No one's here. No one.
That's a lie. I saw a pretty girl hiding right here through the bird's eye.
That's none of your business. None of your business.
If that's how it's going to be, then I'm done playing. If my eyes weren't playing tricks on me, the ancient tree here must be the ambrosial arbor of abundance, yes? Little girl, are you going to keep playing hide and seek, or will you come out?
The Department of Aberration Defense often comes here to record game progress. And now my movements have been exposed to complete outsiders. I suppose it's time to leave. You sound unpleasant to talk to, but since you have eyes keen enough to tell what I am at I will answer 3 questions. So ask away. Once you have your answers, I'm going to show you the door.
I wanted to question why the Joy Seeker would permit the ambrosial arbor of abundance to take root in a world they had blessed. But given their carefree nature, on my second question, are you a Fey-kind native to Ahatopia, or are you one of the long-life species shaped by the
Aren't you good at divination? Can you help me take a look whether the slip on my head says wheel or woe?
There's nothing on your head except your ear.
And that itself is the answer. I am the arbitrator who determines the outcome of the Phantom Moon Games. I am the raging waves of joy. Diviner of the Xianzhou, the weal and woe you behold are but a single petal fallen from my hand. It blooms with the morning and withers by evening.
Interesting. Took you quite some time to come up with those words, huh?
The one who created me did say most people wouldn't believe me. Turns out they were right.
I believe you. I feel the same way. For many do not trust the words of a diviner. Besides, no weal or woe has befallen you, which means your fate can...
You're left with one question.
Since you admit to being an abomination of abundance, shouldn't you explain the fate of this world's Unless they are your doing? It may be too late by the time I summon the Lux Arrow from the sky of the rainbow.
Chill out! I'm not as skilled at divination as you are. When you suddenly speak of the great wheel or woe and interrogate me, After all, isn't every rule and every variable of the Phantasmoon game? As for the brewing storm, let's settle down and whether the turmoil once again is the results of the laughter's mischief.
This entire day has felt we had situations like
The Research Society is insane to met. Full Wish witnessed the tragedy caused by the Herald. We have to relay this information to Don. Full Wish is definitely aware of the. That is why we must win an audience with Aha.
Yeah. The thought of the Research Society of
It's been a long day, and all of you must be very tired.
The best way to recharge is to waste time.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Hey there, all the smarties and dummies, children and...
Now that everyone
has made
their appearance,
no need
to keep further secrets
what you can
as a spark
must grow
into wildfire
as an extra one of these
Phantasmoon games
shall receive all
as my authority more than a few minutes
to become
the true permanent
Eon of elation. As such, it's time to revel on a greater joy.
โอเค เอาละ เรามาจบ โอเค เดี๋ยวเราสรุปก่อน สรุปคนที่เก็บพวกไอ้แก๊งนั่นก็คือ หัวหน้าของสมาคมความสุขเฮียอะไรสักอย่างที่สั่งให้พวกเรนเจอร์ไปเก็บ แล้วก็แอชวิลเป็นอดีตหัวหน้าการ์เรนเจอร์ที่หนีที่เกษียณออกมาแล้วใช้ชีวิตอยู่สบายๆแล้วก็อะไรกันยาเอะเหมือนจะเป็นยาเอะเป็นเขาเรียกอะไรเกี่ยวกับของเฟื่องฟูแล้วกันเป็นเกี่ยวเฟื่องฟูสักอย่างแล้วก็อะไรกันประมาณนี้แล้วกันสรุปไปประมาณนี้วันนี้ก็มีแค่นี้แหละก็เราเล่นกันตั้งแต่9 โมงนะเรื่องถามว่าเข้มข้นขึ้นไหมก็สนุกดีนะสนุกดีแต่ว่าบางครั้งมันก็รู้สึกว่าเหมือนเดิมก็อาจจะมีน้ำอะไรนิดนึงอาจจะทำให้เบื่อตรงนั้นไปแต่มันก็ไม่มีสิทธิ์วิจารณ์อะไรหรอกเอาเป็นว่าเล่นให้สนุกก็พอละแล้วก็อยากเอาจริงๆนะพอรู้ตัวตนของแอชวิลแล้วก็อยากเปิดเลยนะผมชอบ Galaxy Ranger อยู่แล้วผมชอบแรปป้าผมชอบบูทฮิลแล้วพวกนี้แล้วมันดูแบบไม่รู้ดิชอบส่วนตัวแล้วกันแล้วก็เดี๋ยวอาจจะไปเล่นแบบพวกกิจกรรมอะไรพวกนี้เดี๋ยวไปเล่นนอกรอบอยู่แล้วก็สำหรับวันนี้ก็ขอบคุณที่เข้าแวะไปไอ้ที่แวะเข้ามาดูก็ขอบคุณมากเลยนะก็นั่นแหละเหมือนเดิมผมก็จะมาพูดอย่างนี้แหละก็เล่นตอนเล่นก็จะเงียบส่วนตอนใกล้จบหรือว่าบางครั้งที่แบบมันพูดได้ว่ามันหมายความว่าอะไรก็จะพูดแล้วกันถ้าผมตีความแตกนะแต่ถ้าตีไม่แตกก็อาจจะมึนๆหน่อยตอนนี้ก็เราดูรอบหน้ากันตอนนี้ก็มีคนเข้ามาเพิ่มแล้วก็จะเป็นลาซิลวูฟที่เข้ามาแล้วก็แพทหน้าเราก็จะน่าจะได้เห็น ดินวูฟกับยาเอะโชว์อะไรหน่อยเพราะว่าแพทหน้ามันจะเป็นตัวละคร2ตัวนั้นเนาะผมก็แน่นอนว่าผมจะเปิด2ตัวแล้วก็บวกหลายคนมันเป็นกิจกรรมครบ1 ปีด้วยอาจจะพอเพราะว่าตอนเขาเรียกอะไรตอนครบปีที่แล้วอ่ะผมก็เปิดอยู่นะวะผมก็เปิดแคตตาลิสผมได้ e 2บวกกับไลท์โคนก็เท่ากับผมจะเปิดไป1 ตัว2 ตัว3 ตัวแล้วก็4ก็เพชรก็น่าจะพอๆกับที่เปิด e 0 s 1 2 ตัวน่าจะพอๆกันถ้าสมมติว่ามันไม่ได้จริงก็อาจจะต้องเติมเพิ่มต้องว่ากันค่อยๆว่ากันโอเคสำหรับวันนี้ก็ขอบคุณที่เข้ามาแวะมาชมแวะมาอยู่ด้วยกันมากนะแล้วบ่ายเอาไว้เจอกันไลน์หน้าซึ่งไม่รู้มาเมื่อไหร่ก็นั่นแหละเหมือนเดิมก็น่าจะมาช่วงแบบเขาเรียกอะไรช่วงอัพเขาเรียกว่าอะไรวะก็คงจะเป็นช่วงอัพแพท 4.3 นั่นแหละแต่ดูก่อนอาจจะมีแบบก็จะพูดตลอดเลยว่าอาจจะมีเซเว่นไนท์แวะมาบ้างหรืออะไรแวะมาบ้างอยู่ที่ว่ามีความขี้เกียจหรืออะไรเอาจริงตอนนี้ผมก็เล่น RL ครับกับพี่ๆน้องๆเพื่อนๆอยู่แหละแต่ว่ามันก็ไปไกลแล้วซึ่งมาไลฟ์ตอนนี้มันก็ดูอาจจะดูแบบแปลกๆเอาเป็นว่าไว้ข้างหน้าแล้วกันค่อยคิดใหม่ขอบคุณที่อยู่ด้วยกันมา3 ชั่วโมงกว่านะบ๊ายบายไว้เจอกันไลฟ์หน้าครับบ๊ายบายครับ